It was rough. But, we keep on trucking.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable that it's such a weird thing too. I can imagine just like even in a strip club, having guys look at you and evaluating your body and deciding how much they want to pay you based on what you look like. It's a mind fuck.
That's why I never danced on stage.
Yeah, you said that. You said pole dancing. What, it was just too much exposure, and also, you know what? I don't find pole dancing sexy at all.
Really? I think it's an art. And those girls that can actually pole dance, they're freaking strong as hell, Howard. Like,
yes, but it's not sexy. It's not sexy. Bunny, you know this.
What do you define as sexy in a strip club?
I don't want to see someone fully nude or, close to nude dancing.
Right.
I don't know. It's to me,
I never liked the fully nude clubs either. Just the butthole wagging in the air and the beavers. I wanted a little mystery. So I never did the totally nude either. But I would go to the Can room or Deja Vu and hang out and get drunk and went back in the day and just, hang with all the girls. That was my favorite thing to do.
Like when you take a guy back into the champagne room at a high, like a strip club,
mm-hmm.
Can you have sex with somebody back there, or is that frowned upon?
No, I mean, girls have done it. I never did. I don't know. I'm not judging, but I just did. I never wanted to lose my job, and two, I never wanted it to be an undercover cop. You never know what's happening back there. So, but there were girls who have done it, and you could pay the bouncer. Everybody in Vegas is going to be like, God, she's telling all the tea. But I mean, you could pay the bouncers to look the other way. It's just like it is in indie industry.
But then there's a move too where a guy say, "Listen, Bunny, I don't give a shit. I got to take you home with me, please. I'll pay anything, right?" And that's and that happens. You can do that.
I used to take their money up front and leave. I would go home.
And by the way,
for the night.
do you feel guilty about that?
No.
That to me, I couldn't rob. In a sense, it's robbery. Guy pays you, says, "Meet me later." That to me, I think you would have regret about. You know what I mean? Taking his money and then not doing them.
Kind of, not really. I feel like if you're going to pay somebody for sex, especially if you have a wedding band on your hand, you deserve to. I always thought of it as like Robin Hood. I would rob from the rich and give to the poor, and I was poor. So that's how I rationalized it.
You were like, hey, and plus if he's too. Wait, I know what. I got so many questions for you after reading this book.
Yeah.
Addiction. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Again, I get this feeling like I keep trying to straighten everybody out when I'm listening to your book and I hear you're making all this money and it's all going to drugs and you're not saving any money. It makes me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me crazy because I feel bad. It's sad.
But
to me.
What were you doing in your 20s and 30s? Were you stacking money? Were you that type of person that was stacking money too?
Listen, I had a different upbringing than you. I had a father who said to me every fucking day, cash is king. If you make any money, he said, take $25. He says, I don't care what you earn. If you take $25 and just my father made $25,000 a year, but he would take a little bit of money and put it in Disney stock.
Oh.
So I never felt good about spending money on myself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty responsible because I knew how hard I had to work for the money.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting brutalized in a different kind of way. Like bosses were trying to fire me and people didn't get what I was doing. So this money was precious because I didn't even know if my career would last.
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, no one was paying me to fuck him. Look at this face. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, back in your heyday, though, you were so hot, Howard.
You
know it. You know it.
I know. No, I hit the wall when I was 12. What age were you when you realized you had power over men?
I think probably, when I lost my virginity. I talk about it in the book. I had to pop my own cherry. So after that I was like, oh, okay, this is, I got this. And that was all I needed to run off into the wind.
I know you were driving me crazy in that book because you kept getting pregnant. And I was like, why doesn't she make these guys wear a fucking rubber, for Christ's sake?
Well, yes. And I was young when the pregnancies happened. I had, one when I was 16, I think one when I was 17 and one when I was 19. So I was still learning the ropes, and each man that I ended up getting pregnant with, I was in a relationship with. So it wasn't like one night stands or anything like that. Not that it matters because of my history or anything like that. But yeah, so I did. And, the first one ended with what I talk about in the book was an abortion because I was 16 and I was a runaway and I didn't even have a home to raise a child. And I was scared. Honestly, that's really all it boils down to is I was scared and didn't know what to do and didn't have any sort of guidance to walk me through that situation. And then because of that abortion, I ended up having 2 more ectopic pregnancies after that. So
yeah, your first abortion, the doctor fucked it up. So
yeah, it was like something out of American Horror Story.
Yeah, it sounded awful. I mean, it's everyone betrayed you. Do you think all men are dicks? Like, seriously, I'm not all men. I know you love your husband and stuff, but...
No, I don't. I actually, I love men. And I think men are necessary to run the world. And, men and women are put in each other's lives for a reason. Do I have disdain for some of them? Yeah, some of them can be assholes and some of them can be dicks. But I don't think that just because I've had certain situations with certain types of men that they're all like that.
When you were working, did you ever walk in the room naked? Like, you're in some guy's hotel room and the guy just comes like right away, like you don't even have to do anything because he just like looked at you and was like, I can't believe I'm going to fuck her. And boom, he just explodes.
Honestly, that would happen at the strip club more often than with in hotel rooms. Like when you're giving guys lap dances, especially if they wear like windbreaker pants, like
you wear those on purpose.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, especially if they're wearing like the windbreaker pants, it's game over. I mean, and you don't even have to, you're just dancing. So
you know whose job I love the most? When I go to a strip club and everyone would wear baggy pants, like sweatpants and stuff, so that their boner could sort of rub into the stripper. There's always a guy in the bathroom who's like a fixer. Like he'll sell you, he'll clean you up. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
like,
tell me about this.
Scores had that in New York. Like there was a guy, we used to call him the doctor. And you walk in and he'd like kind of like, look you over, make sure they're wearing any sparkles all up. Why do strippers wear sparkles?
I thought you meant fixer like would take care of the boner. I was like, no. The guy would kind of like look you over and like, he'd take coffee grinds and give them to you so you could get the stink of like perfume off of you and all this other stuff. Oh, Scores was way ahead of their time. Vegas didn't care. Yeah. They were like, go home and get a divorce. They're like, you spent your kids' college fund here and we don't care. Yeah.
It's amazing, too, what guys will drop in a night at a strip club, right?
Oh,
I mean,
insane.
There's money out there.
Insane. Steven Tyler came in one night at Olympic Gardens, and I'm telling he's the sweetest guy, so respectful, too, and came in, and I think he dropped like $100,000 in VIP. Wow. Like,
oh, my God.
For an hour. Like, what are we doing? Like, it was just crazy.
Yeah, and you kind of go, I can't believe this. Yeah. What is the most amount of would you ever do like 2 Johns in one night, or would you limit it? Would you kind of say that one is enough for the day?
I always tried to have sugar daddies, so that I always tried to work smarter, not harder.
Right.
And there was times that I had to walk the carpet, which is what we call it, whenever you have to go in the casinos and stuff like that.
Right.
But the majority of the time, I always had like steady sugar daddies, and I always had like 2 or 3 that were in my life so that I didn't have to do that. But I mean, there's times that you've had to see more than one client in a day.
When you would go fishing, was there ever a night where you didn't come up with any, anyone? I mean, I can't imagine looking the way you do that. You didn't, like someone didn't approach you.
Well, I mean, when we would go fishing, we would make a ton of money. But there were some nights that Vice was a huge thing in Vegas. I actually just talked to the officer that arrested me. He's going to come out to in my show in Vegas, and I'm so excited about it because, like, what a full 180 to come out and, be the testimony that you were the last man that arrested me for prostitution, and now you get to come out to my show and I get to talk about how you changed my life. So
was this cop a guy who like booked you to go to a room, and as soon as money's exchanged, like in the movies, they arrest you?
Well, I was really drunk that night, and I normally never worked under the influence. I always worked sober, and then I would get drunk afterwards, or I would take like a little bit of Xanax to take the edge off. But that night I had been at the bar, and they were at one of the tables because we would love to gamble with guys and put chips in our sleeves, and just make our money that way also. Because if they give you $2,500, you're going to put 2,000 of it in here and play the 500 and be like, oh, I lost the money, but no, you really took it home. So we were trying to gamble with them, and he's like, okay, I'm ready to go upstairs. And I went against everything that I normally would do. And he was like, can you quote me a price right now? And I was like, 700, because you just tell him that to get him up to the room, and then you talk him up in price.
Right. Wow.
And as soon as I said that, he pulled his badge on me and was like, you're under arrest. And I was like,
you must have shit your pants.
Oh my gosh. It was.
Did they take you to jail?
Oh yeah. You go to jail.
And you're in you're in jail.
Yeah. And you're in the holding take, and I don't think you can get out for like 12 hours. So you're in there.
And there's some hardcore women in there with you, right?
Oh, yeah. But you know what? Everybody that's in the jail is always really cool. Like some of the girls are in there numerous times, and they are like so welcoming to just see a new face. They're like so happy to have you there. Of course, you're always scared when jail's not a cool place. So it's not like you just want to spend an afternoon there or go eat lunch there. Like, it's not a cool place. It's cold.
How'd you get out? Did someone come and post your bail?
I always had money to make my own bail.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Can you believe this?
No. But I lived it.
You could have really just latched onto some rich guy, married him, and not have to take all the risk. You know what I mean?
What's the fun in that, though? And no shade to anybody who's done that, but I feel like I don't take the easy route, obviously. If you read the book, I like a good challenge. So.
You sure do. You are wild. Do women ever try to hire you when you're working as a sex worker? Does a woman ever say, hey, listen? Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I had a couple women that were my clients.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. And they were the sweetest. They were always so sweet, so loving, just a great time.
But you don't like to go down on a woman, but you would if they paid you.
So... I'm just spilling all the tea with you, Howard. Right, when you go down on a woman and you're working, you would take saran wrap and you put it over their vagina so you don't get fluids on your face or your mouth.
It's funny. I do the same thing.
Stop it. Yeah, you better be all up in Beth. She's hot, man. You scored with that one.
Do they say to you, wait a second, this saran wrap deal, they know that you have to do that, right? I mean, they know you're using saran wrap.
For sure. And they don't know what you have going on in your mouth. So they're usually totally open to it.
But they'll go down on you.
With saran wrap.
What?
Yes, that you have.
No shit.
Yeah, that's the only protection you have. So
and being the actress you are, you probably were like, right. I mean, you have to really
It's easier to fake it with women, I think, because it's more sensual and more like loving, whereas with men, it's more like, just they're trying to get to the point.
Do you ever get a guy who just can't come, and you're like, fuck, I've been here for an hour feeling this asshole. I mean, you know what I mean?
No, I never tolerated that. If they were having issues, I was like, I'm sorry, I got to go, buddy. You already paid. So I gotta go. That's your problem, not mine. Stop whacking off.
When I was watching the Grammys, and I was so, I've had Jelly Roll on the show and everything, and I just thought the world of him. I thought he was just great energy. And I even loved his speech at the Grammys where he got up. He was so excited that he was winning a Grammy, and he thanked the Lord, he thanked Jesus. But he got shit for that, right? For thanking Jesus.
We're still getting it. We're still getting it. People are calling us performative Christians. And, I know this interview, we've talked a lot about my past and the sex industry and stuff like that. That is a part of my past, and I cannot change that. All we can do is move forward and lead by example, like how we are. And my husband has always talked about God. He has always talked about Jesus in his songs. I mean, going back to 15 years ago, he's got songs where he's talking to Jesus. You read my book. I grew up in a religious house.
I know. I couldn't believe when your father joined the church. I mean, this is a guy, and at the same time, so hypocritical.
Bill. Yeah,
good old Bill. Yeah,
which, by the way, he would freak out if he knew that he's passed away now. But he would have, if he heard you saying his name. My dad listened to you religiously. I have to thank Bill for introducing me to you.
Oy vey, Bill. Bill. That Bill was something else. What a character.
Let me tell you.
Do you miss him at all, or do you just feel like, you do miss him?
I do. That was my dad, and I think...
Yeah, so what? I mean, so what? When someone isn't good to you, it's okay to just say, you know what? Good riddance.
I know. And I think that's my life lesson that I'm having to learn, because I really try to love everybody from my past and just be okay with them. And the way that my father and I ended, you read it in the book, was devastating. And, no matter what Bill did, I think my loyalty with him lies in raising a little girl as a single father who was a musician, taking me in, going to court and fighting for me when he really didn't have to.
But hit you with a belt. Hit you with a belt.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurts.
He used to have a thing called the Board of Education, and it was like this chunk of wood. It was the weirdest thing, and that was like his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I get sad too, because your book reminded me of my mom. My mom had a horrible childhood. Mother died when she was 9. No one told her. I mean, I could go through the whole list. I used to hear about it. But you guys have a lot of similarities.
Aww.
And my mother's got kind of this upbeat personality. And I'm like, Mom, you should be fucking screaming from the rafters. Did you ever try therapy? I mean, psychoanalysis at all? Have you
Yes.
been in it?
Oh, yes. I love therapy. I'm a huge advocate for therapy. I think that my husband and I wouldn't be where we are today if we hadn't done therapy together. I talk about therapy in the book.
I know you do.
We can get in a screaming match in a therapy office, but I think it's... Go ahead.
But what about you doing individual therapy?
Yes.
Have you ever? You have it.
So 2022 or 2023, I did therapy the entire year. I did so much therapy that I haven't been back since, because I just went through so much healing, and it was such a just shadow work that I did that entire year that I was like, okay, that was really intense. I need a couple years off, but I feel like it was life-changing for me. And I think that
you immersed yourself in therapy.
Yes, you have to, especially when
every day.
It was twice a week.
Twice a week.
Twice a week, yes.
Well,
what about you, Howard? Do you do therapy?
Oh, fuck yeah. I've been doing it for 25 years.
Good.
It helped me immensely, and I was doing it 4 days a week.
Wow.
I mean, I needed to figure out, much like yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a dad. I'm divorced. How can I be the best father? That was what brought me to it. How can I make a relationship with my kids in this new situation? And I found it incredibly useful, and then I got into a whole bunch of other stuff. But a lot of anger came out. That's why I'm, that's the thing.
You have to reopen that wound. You have to reopen that scar, make it a wound, and then it has to heal again. And that's what therapy is really all about, is confronting those demons in your life that you can't control, and just kind of allowing somebody to teach you ways to cope and to get through life. Because a lot of us in our childhoods were not taught coping skills.
Right. That's the thing, too. So it doesn't surprise me in the book when in that part of your life you start to rely on Xanax, and you start to do coke, and you're doing methamphetamine, and, you were really going down a dangerous road. And then I think I get from the book that somehow, miraculously, because you were now going to be a mother to Jelly Roll's 6-year-old daughter, that miraculously you kind of went cold turkey off of drugs. You wanted to set an example, which is fantastic, but it seems almost impossible to go cold turkey. How difficult was that?
I am the type of person that when I am sick and tired, or I'm sick of myself, it's really easy for me to be like, this is it. Now, I'm not going to lie. I drank a lot of children's Benadryl to get through the Xanax withdrawals. The cocaine was a lot easier for me to quit. But
how did you know to do that? How did you know to take Benadryl? How do you know that?
I don't know. I think it was just a matter of trial and error, because I had started taking L-theanine. I had started taking vitamins, trying to do medicinal sort of, or vitamin sort of therapies to help with anything like my anxiety or getting stuff like that under control, because I didn't want to go back on the Xanax. And children's Benadryl really helped me a lot. And now I learned that Benadryl can cause dementia. So please don't go out there and start drinking bottles of children's Benadryl, because I did.
Right.
It's all we need. Benadryl sales skyrocket right now.
Good warning, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
But why not rehab? Like, did you get any help with that? You just did it on your own.
I did it on my
Cold
own.
turkey.
Bailey came from a house of addicts. And who were we to take her away from her mother and say that she wasn't a good enough influence for her if she's coming into our house and we're doing the same thing? So both my husband and I had to change.
Yeah, I mean, there's some chilling stuff in the book, like almost getting your hand amputated while you were getting a tattoo because you kept driving the ink further and further into your hand. Because what do you think that is? Do you think the tattoos are a form of like self-hatred sometimes? Like they're just angry with yourself?
So I started getting tattoos because my dad told me not to get tattooed. And I was like,
right.
I was like, oh, Bill told me not to do it. Give me a sleeve for my first tattoo. So anything Bill said not to do, I did. I started getting tattoos before they were like in style. So I was like, I had a sleeve before a lot of people did. And then it became like mainstream, and now everybody's tattooed and they're on you for life.
Couldn't that have affected your business as a sex worker? Because some guys just do not dig seeing a lot of tattoos, right?
Yeah, and there was a couple guys who would say that I was too tattooed, but the majority of the time, I made great money. There's a lot of guys who love tattoos. There's a lot of like CEOs that don't even have tattoos on them that love tattooed women.
Right. Yeah. It's like a whole thing. Who the hell knows what's going on?
It's wild.
So the book, I should say, you got to read it. And I recommend the audiobook. I think you did a really good job reading it.
Thank you.
It's a drag, though, isn't it? I mean, fucking takes days to read.
I did it in 2 days.
2 days?
Mm-hmm. I did it in 2 days.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
You got a really good reading voice. Bunny's memoir, Stripped Down, is available wherever books are sold. It's quite the story. And look, I thought it was so well written. It was really, I was sad a lot of the time, but also kind of amazed that you made it through. It was uplifting in that sense. And, the drugs and the sex work and everything else, the fact that you're sitting here, it's kind of a miracle. It's kind of a miracle.
I appreciate it. God, I keep saying it, but God gave me those tests to become my testimony. And I just hope that people read this book and can be like, man, if she can do it, I can do it. I just want to inspire people to know, like, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you came from. You can do this. You have to be your biggest fan, and you have to be delusional and know that you're going to make it, and it'll happen.
Did you hear from any people you wrote about? Like, in other words, you changed names and stuff, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. But did they get in touch with you and bawl you out or say, hey, you got it wrong about me? What's the fallout?
I'm sure I'll be getting those phone calls, but definitely a couple of exes were like, what did you put in there about me? So they're going to be pleasantly surprised. I tried to take the high road, though, because I really don't want people thinking I'm a victim. Like, I was very violent myself. I caused a lot of trauma to people. I hurt people. I was, a rebel without a cause and just hell on wheels. And I pushed people. I provoked them. I was not the woman that I am today. So when you read this book, know that I was an asshole too.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. But hey, by the way, I meant to ask you this. You recently said somewhere, I don't know where, that you tried one of these weight loss drugs, mm-hmm. And you said you can't take it. It made you sick. Mm-hmm. And I got so happy when I read that because I don't want anybody getting thin. I used to like it when people had weight problems because the only thing I can do is be thin. I actually have that willpower to stop eating.
Is that your fetish?
Yeah. You gave me hope. But what happened? You tried it. You wanted to lose a couple, and then what happened to you? What was the outcome of that? So
I tried 2. I tried tirzepatide last year, which wasn't as brutal, but it still gave me a little bit of suicidal ideation. And just not like, you lose like your empathy and you lose like any emotion to feel. So I stopped taking that, and then I got a wild hair up my ass, and I was like, oh, I'm about to do this book tour. I just want to lose like 5 or 10 pounds. And also my insulin came back a little bit higher than it should have been. And so they're like, you're a perfect candidate for this. Try it. So I tried the new one, retatrutide. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it the right way, which is still gray market, I learned, no matter if you get it from a wellness center. I feel like all these peptides are gray market at this point.
Because why? Because you feel like they haven't been tested enough, or
I mean, I feel like that's a whole nother subject, but do we really trust what the FDA approves? It's just
not these days.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, again, we could talk about that forever. But I tried the retatrutide, and oh my gosh, Howard, it was a dark December. It was rough.
Bunny, what do you mean? In other words, you take it, and when you say suicidal ideation, you immediately start to have thoughts of, hey, what would it be like to be dead? Would my life be better?
Thoughts of blowing your head off and like, I don't want to be here. And like, you literally have no joy. It takes you can't laugh. Oh, this is how it was for me. It's not for everybody. Right. Some people, it helps them. And I love that for them. I'm jealous of people like that can take them and not have any side effects. But I couldn't laugh. I didn't even want to listen to music while I was driving.
Wow.
Because it was so rough. Like, I don't know what it does to me, but it turns like something off in my brain, and I can't take them.
How long into it do you start to realize your personality is changing?
So the Retta, I started realizing about 2.5, 3 weeks in, and the tirzepatide, I realized right away. I was like, oh, this is not going to be a fun ride, and it takes 30 days for it to get out of your system. So it's a ride once you take that shot.
The most, I'll leave it at this. One of the most original things in your book that I read was it's unbelievable. It's kind of a marketing brilliance. Jelly, when you first met him, Jelly Roll was out on tour. It wasn't the Jelly Roll we know now. He was, doing a small tour.
Right.
He's traveled around in a car. And you said, I want to join my man. I'm going to book my own tour, where you were still doing sex work. Mm-hmm. And you went on tour. Whatever town he went to, you booked clients. Mm-hmm. And you were doing your thing while he was on tour. I said, this is unbelievable.
We called it the whore tour.
Yeah. Who would think of this?
I mean, we had to make money. I had to make money to, for our rental cars, and he had to make money at shows. And we have always been a team, no matter what it took.
How did you book the tour, though? I mean, do you do it online?
Yeah. So I had a website where I would vet people and screen them. And I mean, it was a good time, Howard. We had a blast in those days.
Well, I mean, you are an amazing woman.
Thank you.
And I am sure, I had a fantasy when you were sitting there at the Grammys, and it's a glorious moment for you and your husband. All those people who shat on you, abused you, they were home watching you.
Aww.
Did you ever sit there and think, fuck you assholes, look at me now?
No.
No one ever contacted you after like the Grammys night or something and said, hey, Bunny, come on, man. Help me out. You're sitting on top of the world. One of these assholes.
Oh, yeah. They hit me up all the time. I give back to my past all the time. I've made it a thing this year that I am not giving back to my past anymore. I'm over that.
If you start to give back to your past, you call me.
I will.
And I'll remind you that these people shat on you.
Yeah. We're besties now, Howard.
Damn right.
All right.
Listen, I think the world of your husband. I loved having him on. He had a great energy.
He's an amazing human.
He's something else.
Yeah.
And I wish him a lot of success. And I don't care that he's into Jesus. Good for him.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? I don't give two shits. You want to be into Jesus, be into Jesus.
I love that. I wish more people had that outlook.
Of course. What do I care? As long as you're not hurting anybody. Mm-hmm. Right?
I agree.
That's it.
I agree.
The book.
Bunny, it's a pleasure to have you here. And I just want to say that, a lot, because I was listening to that while you were talking about Jesus and, all the work that you've done on yourself. And there's a lot of people who talk about Jesus, but they don't know what Jesus said. And they don't know how Jesus lived. And they don't know, how open he was to sinners. That's why he was here.
Yes, ma'am.
He was here to save sinners.
Yes, ma'am.
And now you're not supposed to sin to get saved.
Yeah. No, I always tell everybody, don't judge me because I sin differently than you.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's crazy. And I just want to congratulate you because, yeah, lots of people don't make it. But there had to be a place somewhere deep inside you that you knew you were worth it and you loved you. And that's why you saved yourself.
No.
I
appreciate that, Robin, so much. And it's so nice to meet you. I love you.
And one more
Bunny,
thing I want to tell you, Howard he didn't just start being this way. When I was contacted by radio people who wanted me to work with him, I kept saying, no, I don't like morning men. And and then they said, come and see the station we want you to work at. And we want you to listen to a tape of Howard. And I said, okay, if that'll get me out of here, put it on. And they started the tape, and what he was doing was interviewing a prostitute.
Aww.
And he interviewed her as a businesswoman.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't making fun of her. He wasn't talking down to her. He was treating her like any person in their own business. And how do you do it? And how do you start? And, how do you set your price? The same things you'd ask Bill Gates. And I thought that was the most incredible thing I had ever heard. Mm. And that's why I'm here today.
Well, let me say something. It sounds like Robin wants you to take out a little saran wrap.
Oh, Howard.
You know what I mean? I'd like to see the two of you hook up if you don't mind.
And I love Jelly Roll.
Okay? We love you. We love you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for having me here. I really appreciate it.
Great having you here, Bunny. And I wish you a lot of success. Does anyone call you Alyssa at all?
People that have known me from the past, yes. They call me Liz.
Liz.
Yep.
You feel I should call you? What does Jelly call you?
He calls me Babushka, which means grandma in Russian.
Beautiful. So sexy. Babushka. Love that. Well, and you call him Jay. Should I call him Jay?
Yeah,
when
call
I run
him
into
Jay. He loves it.
I don't know. I'll call him Jay. Well, anyway, really love the book, and I recommend everyone check it out wherever books are sold. Bunny's memoir, Stripped Down, is available. And go get it. And now Jay has almost lost 300 pounds. By the way, I love seeing him thin. It's miraculous, but we've got to keep him in line now. Are you afraid he'll get too hot with his new body?
No, I want him to get hot.
You want him hot?
Oh, I want him to get hot. He deserves to have a hot streak. I'm ready for him to just feel his best. And he's so happy now. Like, he was happy before, but it's a different happy now. Like, he's like getting his confidence back, and he's peacocking around, and he's got a little strut in his step. And I just think it's the cutest thing.
Is he better in bed? Howard. Is he better in bed?
Oh,
Jelly Roll. Now that he is thin.
I will tell you that it is very true. When a man loses weight, it grows a lot.
God bless. Jelly Roll has. So the headline is. This is the big headline.
Oh God, he's gonna kill me.
Jelly Roll's penis has gotten bigger.
Yes,
since
severely
he lost
bigger.
the weight. Robin,
Howard,
quickly call the press.
I bet Howard has a baby arm. He's always tried to play it off. He's always.
Did you ever, when you were working in the industry, did you ever laugh at a man's penis when it was small?
For sure, they pay you to do that. It's called small penis humiliation.
Would you sometimes see a penis and go, "My God, this is like not even like work"? I mean, you can't even. I mean, it's terrible, right?
Yeah, they pay. Like I said, they pay you to do that. They want you to make fun of it.
By the way, I was shocked. Jelly Roll is really an amazing man.
Yeah.
Like, if I met you, I'd want to have sex right away. But Jelly Roll refused.
He did.
He played the game very smart.
He did.
He is a hot chick like you, and he's like, you know what, honey? Let's relax here. I'm not going to give it to you right away.
He's like, let's make a 5-year plan. I was like, oh, this is so hot. Okay. I can't wait.
5-year plan. Wow. No guy's ever said to you, let's make a 5-year plan.
No, not at all. And then now we're working on our 10-year plan. We're 10 years this year.
Bunny, would you mind insulting my small penis right now for the audience? Because I realize I need that humiliation. You know what? Yes.
I'm not going to do that to Beth.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll have Beth do it later.
There you go.
Bunny XO. By the way, you say you added the XO later on, but I remember when you got the name Bunny.
Yes.
But then the XO makes it. I even said to my wife, my wife's name is Beth O. I said, you should be Beth XO.
She could be a Beth XO. She's so hot. I love it.
Yeah, Let's telling you.
You got to get that tattooed on you, Howard. Beth XO.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think I'm done with the tattoos.
Aww.
But anyway, Bunny XO's memoir, Stripped Down, now available wherever books sold. And if I tell you it's good, it's good. And get the audiobook too, because she reads it. But very, very professionally. Where are you going to promote the book beside here?
I think we're doing Gayle King. We're doing the Today Show. We're doing Nightline. We are doing, I think, Good Morning America. I'm not sure.
Nice.
We're doing a whole little run.
Well, that Gayle King is a yenta. I know her.
She's amazing. She loves my husband.
Oh, she does. All right, that's good.
She's a big, big Jelly Roll fan. I don't know if she loves me yet, but she definitely loves my husband, and we love her.
Well, they just put here, Bunny is going to do The View. Well, those yentas, wait till they get a hold of you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beware.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
Nah, they're fine. They're fine. They get these little cards, those gals, and they read the questions that are written down. Just,
That some producer writes, yeah.
Just be careful. No, they're fine. They're fine. And you know what? And ask them about talk about the Saran wrap. They'll be fascinated.
Oh, I'm sure Joy Behart would love that.
I love all of it. Anyway, you are fantastic, and you're so open and honest, and I appreciate that. I truly do. Everybody, Bunny XO Stripped Down. Get it today. Thanks, Bunny. Great meeting you.
Thank you, Howard. I love you so much. Thank you for having me. Bye, Robin.
Bye.
Bye.
And we'll be back right after these words.
Hello, you. What not to say at a job interview with the Stern Show's Sal Governale.
Have you specifically done anything that would make them think that you're a pervert?
There's a lot of pornography that's been discussed on the show, and I've discussed in the past. I've liked, it's called piss porn, it's popular in Germany, and I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal. It's like something that I liked.
Oh, my.
The Howard Stern Show.
John, have you heard the phony phone call where we used your voice? Have you heard that yet?
I've heard about the premise. I have not heard the call.
All right, I'll play it for you now, as long as I got you here.
Okay.
So as you know, John Hein co-hosts the wrap-up show with Gary.
Yeah.
And part of and he does a fine job. And part of the wrap-up show agenda is he reads texts from fans. And yes. And some of the texts are really gross personal stories. For example, like this one.
We got a text from Ed in Massachusetts who writes, "The worst gift I ever received was my boyfriend's frothy load. I spit it out and said, I'm a dirty little boy."
So anyway, as Richard and Sal listened to the wrap-up show, and this is like catnip for them, so they quickly booked a horror author. And they had their fake Jack and Rod radio show. The author calls himself the Mayor of Hell, and he does a character voice. And they brought in guest John Hein as Count Hein, and he also tells spooky stories. He's another horror author. And,
Okay.
It's a long explanation, but it is fun to hear John battling out with the fellow author.
It's scary story time on the Jack and Rod Show.
And we're here with horror author, the Mayor of Hell.
This is the Mayor of Hell. My book, Monstrous Magic, A Career Conjuring, will be out soon.
Mayor of Hell, can you share a scary story with us in 10 seconds or less?
10 seconds or less. He had been followed and pulled over by the police just to find out he had been investigated for being a cult leader.
Well, that's great, Mayor of Hell. Now let's welcome another scary story author.
Ladies and gentlemen, Count Hein.
Good morning, everybody.
Count Hein, I'd love to hear a story from you.
I fucked my ex-girlfriend on her mother's grave.
It's how did that turn out for you? Was it satisfying?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Mayor of Hell, could you tell us another quick scary story?
Mm-hmm. Yes. In the middle of my show, I cut my myself while I was eating razor blades, so it made for a human blood sacrifice.
Your turn, Count Hein.
Chill us to the bone.
I once fucked my then girlfriend and I pulled out covered in blood. I thought the head of my dick ripped apart, and I was glad to find out it was period blood. I didn't care how bad it hurt to fuck at the time. I was getting into completion.
I don't know that it's particularly scary, you know?
Now it's your turn, Mayor of Hell.
Hang on. Thinking. They went to pick up their friend Wendy in front of the Art Institute.
Guys.
And, yes.
Do you spit on your hand when you touch yourself?
No.
I do spit on my hand a little bit or use just a little lube.
Oh.
And I also bang my stepsister.
You know, I thought this was supposed to be spooky, but you guys are just twisted humor.
I dated a girl once, and I was going down on her and was going to go to the ass, and I noticed she didn't wipe very well. I got the fuck out of there.
That's what I would suggest. Thank you.
There you go. Count Hein chasing off a nice gentleman.
All those stories knocked the guy right out of his character. All of a sudden, you were talking to a different guy.
I know. Well, John, there you are, Count Hein, your new character, Count Hein.
Yes.
Howard 100.
You know, there's a trend going on, and I said, Howard hasn't said anything about this. You know, this naked fashion?
I love it. Now, you want to know something? I actually don't love it. I know who you're referring to. Dakota Johnson was nearly naked on the red carpet, and so was Margot Robbie. And these are two most beautiful women. But those...
And Margot Robbie was naked. Come on.
Yeah.
You could see everything.
But you know what? Again, it's not as sexy as you might have imagined because it's almost too naked. It's like you don't want some. You know what I mean? It's like some stuff needs to be covered up. Some stuff needs to be covered up, in my opinion. Listen, beautiful women. There's nothing to criticize there for sure. And if you put me in one of those outfits, people would be vomiting. But and they're brave to run around like that or crazy. I don't know which, but
or maybe they have to have like a phalanx of bodyguards because, you know, you just don't see them in the pictures.
Yeah.
Because Margot, her dress, she was wearing no underwear.
Right. Yeah, she had like a thong, like a little string up her ass.
Not even.
No?
No, because they shot her from behind. You know, the thing I was watching, you know, it had all these pictures of every angle they could find of her. And then they had some writing, and then they said, one last look, and they had a close-up of her ass. And I was like, there is nothing there. But Dakota, she wore underwear. You could see the underwear, but you could see everything else too.
And it's weird too, like I was watching the endless videos of Dakota Johnson almost naked on some wherever this was, it was a red carpet. And when she walks out, there's a look on her face like, what do I do with my face? I know I'm almost naked, but do I act casual or do I act like I'm the Queen of England? What do I do? I mean, I'm almost naked. And I'm like, I sit there and I watch it and go, and I'm watching her face. I'm like, is she like having a moment of doubt? Or is she like intensely proud or wonder what's going through her head? I wish I could interview her about that outfit. I would like to know what goes through your head.
I also wondered that about Margot Robbie because I saw her like standing, I don't know, I think with the director and he's got his arm around her and her back is bare. Yeah. And I'm like, is everybody fighting a boner? Like who has to stand next to her?
Those are some sexy gals. JD, I bet you like that. You like these? Do you feel it's almost too naked, JD? Seriously.
Yeah, kind of. It depends on who it is, I guess. But yeah, like I'm not too into the like fully nude or whatever.
All right, thank you. Sorry, I asked.
That's a good question.
I know you answered
Well,
it. It's not your fault.
Just stop that conversation.
I was
I'm
just-
just saying. I like.
I
a
was just
little
feeling really
mystery
creepy.
sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice to have a little mystery. So, all right, thank you.
All right, thanks. There you go. Yeah, I like a little mystery too. I'm with you. But that Dakota Johnson, oh my God. I know that she broke up with Chris Martin. I guess she's single now.
She got a new boyfriend already. though.
Already. I don't blame. Listen, I bet you every guy pounced on her. Boy, is she sexy. And you know, woo, with a big acting career, what a catch. And she's an exhibitionist. It's fantastic. She's got to be great in bed. She was in that movie, 50 Shades of Grey.
the
She
50
certainly
Shades of
convinced
Grey.
me. She convinced
The
me.
movies I've never watched.
Oh my God. I love that movie.
You got them on rerun.
I loved it. The guy's into tying her up and having sex with her, and then she's upset about it, then she's happy about it, then she's sad about it, then she's glad about it. She don't know what to be. He ties her up. She goes, I want you to tie me up. I want you to tie me up. Ties her up. He fucks her. She goes, I can't believe you tied me up and fucked me and treated me that way. You're a horrible person. And then he goes, but I can't help myself. And then she's mad at him, and then he stops doing it. And then she says, tie me up and fuck me. All I know is I had one big boner.
Well, that's
I
what I'm
loved it.
wondering with her walking around naked.
Oh,
and,
I would.
Sometimes they're in pictures with other people. What are those other people supposed to do?
You got to be a real man to bang that chick. I mean, she's probably a lot to handle. That's a lot of woman.
If you see her,
right, right,
if you see her
JD?
in if you see her in interviews and such, like in the movies and red carpets and whatever, you see she's free with her body. She has no problem.
Very free,
showing up with them.
JD. Yeah.
But in her interviews and such, she can be sort of playful with interviewers and such. So you can tell she's a playful girl, playful woman.
See, JD knows. JD knows a playful girl.
But by the way, let me just say, Margot Robbie gave birth a little while ago.
Yeah, well, listen, some things.
And she's in that shape already.
Yeah.
God bless her.
God bless her. God bless her is right, JD. God bless her.
And then I saw a picture of Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry.
They
it was
broke
an
up.
older picture. I know
Yeah.
they've broken up. It was an older picture, and she had like just something going across her breast, and then down to her pelvic bones. She was nude, and this dress just sort of flowed out from there. And I was like, how do you walk away from that?
I don't know. Well, listen, this guy, I know, I have met Orlando Bloom. I hung out with him. We hit it off big time. And this guy, the women, I had to make Beth leave the room. I didn't want her to run off with him. This guy's so good looking and I think Katy Perry is fantastic looking. I mean, I would think you'd be very satisfied fucking her the rest of your life, but no. This guy, and she, I don't know, she's got to be heartbroken. Orlando Bloom's a good-looking dude.
He has to say wonderful things about her. Like
Yeah.
she's wonderful.
Yeah.
But why'd you leave her?
She ain't that great. I think he left her because she went out into outer space. That's what I think. That's my whole theory with those two. He was way into her and everything. She had to go into outer space. She came back. Everyone was goofing on her. And then she went on tour and everyone was goofing on her. And that was it. He says, I can't, when people are goofing on you, I don't need to be with you. I'll go get another one quickly. He's got too many options. You can't, ladies, you can't be with a guy like Orlando Bloom. Guy's got a huge cock. We've seen it. He was naked rowing Katy Perry around on a canoe.
He was using it as an oar. Yeah.
It looked like another oar. That's how big it was. And she went up into space, which was a faux pas. People didn't see it
Do you
as,
think he said, look, I don't think you're thinking this through. She didn't listen.
I think he said, you know what, love? With my big cock, I banged your brains out. And now you're going up into space. So one more strike and you're out. And then she went on tour and people made fun of her dancing and
dancing and singing and up in space.
Not me. I like
she
it.
brought
up in
music
space.
to outer space.
Like if my wife went into outer space and was taking that much heat, I might have to say goodbye too. I mean, I'm gonna be like, why did you have to go into outer space? What's wrong with being here? Everything was great. Nobody goofed on you. You were considered, top of your field. We had the perfect life. You go in outer space. Next thing you know, they're not making fun of Gayle King. They're making fun of you. You had to go into outer space with Jeff Bezos' wife. You just had to go. I was perfectly happy. And
they weren't married at the time. I don't think Katie even bothered to go to the wedding. It was such a bad deal for her.
Are you kidding? She was in space for exactly 2 minutes. He already had a new girlfriend when she landed. That's how quickly he grabbed onto a new woman. Nah, he's a good-looking guy, this guy. I'm telling you, I've been around this guy. He's dangerous. He can get any girl. If you were next to him for 10 minutes, Robin, you'd be in the bed, your legs would be akimbo, and you'd be going wild. I'm telling you. I know it. I know you and I know him.
I'd like to test it.
Exactly. He wouldn't even have to talk to you. He would just drag you into the bedroom like a caveman and do you caveman style.
Energy.
Big dick energy,
dick
right?
Energy.
Yes, Robin, big dick energy. That's correct.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy. Hey, Fred, every time you play a sound effect, it makes a terrible hum.
Yeah, what's that?
What is that, Fred?
I'll check it out and see if there's something amiss.
How are you going to check it out? You don't know anything technical.
I know enough to be dangerous.
All right, go ahead. He's going to check it out. Like to see that.
Coming to the Howard Stern Show, our correspondents attend a couple's pleasure course.
Take a few minutes to whisper to her pussy.
Get ready for an education in copulation.
People hold their deepest stuff in their genital area.
Yummy, 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 yeah.
They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. There's no complicated process at all. There's no medical exam. Just a couple of health questions. You get covered the same day. You can get up to $3 million in coverage. And some policies are as low as $30 a month. And in 10 minutes, your family can be covered with life insurance. When it happens, your family's going to be very grateful you went to ethos.com.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ethos.com/quote.
And try it while supplies last. Go to scoreblue.com. Scoreblue.com. That's scoreblue.com. Viagra ATV is available only at scoreblue.com by prescription, no doctor visit.
If you're looking for something different this Father's Day, you got to get in on this. This is called Books by Anyone. Books by Anyone lets you create and print a custom comic book starring your friends and family in their own personal story, and they use AI to do it. Show Robin what you got there, Gary.
Commander Mehmet's Cosmic Ego, The Tales of Mehmet. Here.
So Gary went and made up a comic book. He told Books by Anyone a couple of, stories about Mehmet having a big ego and blah, 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 blah. And look at all the different pictures of Mehmet. What do you do? Did you upload a picture of Mehmet?
It looks like a very quality-made comic book.
It is.
Are you going to give it to Mehmet?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's great. It's a really nice-looking comic book.
Yeah, look at that. Look at those pictures.
In just a few minutes, AI generates 20 action-packed comic pages with panels featuring your friends, family, and all the characters in your life. It's a great gift. It's easy to get started and order online, from answering the questions to picking the cover. Go to bookbyanyone.com to get started on your Father's Day gift. Bookbyanyone.com.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Welcome to this Golf Central update.
Tiger Woods withdrawing from the Players, citing a neck injury. He says he's been playing with a bad neck for about a month and thinks it could be a bulging disc in his upper back. Bulging discs.
Oh, Tiger.
The Howard Stern Show.
Check this out. Ever wonder what the audiobooks of your favorite Caucasian celebrities would sound like? Rapping hardcore hip-hop classics? What? Well, we didn't either, but we still put out an album. K-Tel Records presents Now That's What I Call White People Rapping. Yeah. You haven't heard Two Live Crew's Pop That Pussy till you've heard it by Tucker Carlson.
I like big booties and big old titties, bitch. You know you've been fucked by many. So come and be my private dancer. I got some money if that's the answer.
And who wouldn't want to hear Senator Mitch McConnell perform Trick Daddy's 2001 single, I'm Bill O'Reilly, and Kathy Lee take on this classic?
I want my ass smacked.
Legs wide, side to side,
Pussy wet,
slip and slide. Everything gonna be all
I want my ass.
This collection won't last long because it's terrible. So grab yours today.
Everything gonna be all right. Yeah, biatch.
Also, I want to mention a guy who we knew for years who passed away. I didn't know about this, and I just learned about it last night. But over the summer, Mark Volman of the Turtles, a founding member of the band The Turtles, died from a blood disease. He was 78 years old. Remember Mark Volman?
Yes.
I loved the Turtles, and I loved Flo and Eddie. They came up with the name Flo and Eddie. Howard and Mark came up with Flo and Eddie because the record company owned the name The Turtles. And I think they might have even owned their name Howard and Mark Volman. So
Even
I don't know.
Their first name.
Yeah, I think they owned everything with those guys. But if you remember the Turtles, this was their big song. And they had a fabulous hit with Eleanor. Great song. Oh, I'm just getting this update. Mark Volman died 4 days ago, so technically not over the summer, or would that still be the summer? Maybe that is the summer. I don't know.
Well, until
He
the
died.
22nd, I think you could say it's summer.
Oh, yeah? It's still summer? This is considered summer, what I'm sitting in right now?
Yes.
All right. It's hard to know. Like my mother, I haven't left the house in a long time. My mother's like, what day is it today? I go, Mom, what's the difference? Here, it's Sunday, okay? It is?
It's
no,
the
actually, it's
same
Tuesday.
day
Yeah.
that you had yesterday.
Yeah, there's no difference. Nothing's going to change if you know the name of the day. Because she always says to me, I think I'm losing my mind. I don't know what day it is. I go, Mom, how would you know what day it is? There's no calendar. There's nothing. It's night blends into day.
What is she using her mind for?
Judge Judy. She's way into it.
Oh, okay. So she's learning the law now.
She loves Judge Judy. I might pay Judge Judy to show up at that house.
What a great surprise.
I told you the other day, I was like, do you think, I don't know why I think this, but is Beth going to be on Judge Judy? What? Did I tell you this? She's in this. I go, Mom, what are you talking? Yeah, I go, Mom, what are you talking about? Is Beth going to be on Judge Judy? I go, is Beth going to be on Judge? Why would Beth be on Judge Judy? I don't know. She used to be on TV, and I was thinking when I was watching Judge Judy that Beth would be on there, maybe. I go, but don't you have to be in a court case to be on? Well, I was thinking maybe like she would walk on and say something, or with cats, or with the animals. I go, Mom, what the fuck are you doing?
Interrupt Judge Judy's show.
Yeah, I go, I got to lower you. I got to lower that dose of morphine you were on. Unbelievable. She goes, well, what about you? Are you going to be on Judge Judy? I go, am I going to be on Judge? No, I mean, well, what, I don't know what we're talking about. Well, you sometimes just show up on these shows. On what shows? I show up on any show. Judge Judy. And, you know, it ain't because my mother's an old lady. She used to talk like that all the time.
Really?
I remember, I'd come in the house. Like, I was a young kid, you know. And my mother would go, listen, your Aunt Sally is coming over with Uncle Bob and Roberta. I go, oh, great. And they're bringing Tante Helen. I go, who? What? Tante Helen is coming. Did Tonto Helen, like from the Lone Ranger? Is that his last name? Tante Helen, what are you talking about? He doesn't know Tante Helen. I go, I don't know what you're talking about. Who is Tante Helen? Tante Helen? You've met Tante Helen 100 times. What's a Tante? What do you mean? Is her name Tante? Is her first name Tante and her last name? Tante Helen. She's your aunt. I have no idea who this woman was. I'd never met her in my life. And my mother insisted that I knew her very well. And I'd hung out with her. And all I knew was Tante Helen. And there's no one else in my world named Tante anything. And it turned out this Tante Helen.
Get such a title?
I don't know, but she's not related to my father or my mother. She wasn't my mother's sister, or she's not an aunt. Like, she's, you know, when some people make you, like, they say, hey, Uncle Howard or something.
Honorary.
Yeah. But she was Tante Helen. And it made me fucking crazy. I don't want to be in a family with Tante anything. And why does my mother think I know this person? Then when Tante Helen showed up, I was like, I've never seen Tante Helen in my life.
You didn't recognize her at all.
I never saw the woman before. But my mother, you know, here's your Tante Helen. I mean, and that's going to show up on Judge Judy. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. I go, Mom, that's ridiculous.
What is the case she thinks you're going to have on Judge Judy?
I don't know. Maybe I'll sue Sirius, you know, in case they fire me. And now to settle his differences, Jennifer Witz and Howard Stern take it face to face on Judge Judy. Maybe that'll be it.
She'll be so excited.
So anyway, Mark Volman was a member of the Turtles, but we got to know Mark because the Turtles, or Flo and Eddie, used to do afternoons at K-Rock Radio when we were there. They were hired in the afternoon, and we got to know the guys. And I was friendly with Flo, you know, Mark Volman. And Howard I don't think he liked me. I think, unless I have that wrong. Maybe he did. I don't know.
I don't know. He just let Flo do all the
Flo was our guy
with us. Yeah.
Did Mark liked me, Flo, but I don't think Howard liked me.
Howard was just quieter and did his own thing, but I know he reached out to you in more recent years to talk about how much he loved what you're doing. So he's a fan.
Oh, okay. All right. I have that wrong. I said allegedly, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. What happened is the Turtles had creative and financial problems with their record label, which led to their breakup in 1970. The label owned the name The Turtles and Mark and Howard's actual names. Get this. The record company got those guys so bad, they own the name Mark Volman.
How did they do that? I'm wondering who said, put that in the contract that we own their actual names as well.
Give me the lawyers who worked for the record companies and got to buy people's names, like own their names, because you know, those are who you want negotiating. Guys, you just lost the rights to your name. Oh, you mean the Turtles? No, your actual name. You're not Mark Volman anymore. You have to go change your name. You can't even perform as Mark Volman and Howard Kalin. That's the greatest story ever. That seems like it should be illegal.
Losing their music, their masters.
Imagine
their group name.
Yeah.
Never their own name.
You got to admire America in the record industry. Boy, they know how to they know how to put it up people's ass. It's so great. Like, imagine like those two guys, because, they're the lovable guys. Howard and Mark were really lovable guys and very gentle kind of guys. And, imagine they were like, hey,
They
man.
just wanted a record contract.
They were probably like, fuck the record company. They're screwing us up. You know what, dudes? We're not performing under the name The Turtles anymore. We're just going to be Mark and Howard. And they go, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, white man? Guess what? You're not performing under the name Mark and Howard anymore. You got to go be Flo and Eddie. Wow, I didn't know that. They put out their own music and sang backup for artists. Yeah, they were good as Flo and Eddie. Oh, I didn't know this. They even sang backup on the recording of Hungry Heart for Bruce Springsteen. Listen to this.
Really?
Here's Flo and Boys.
That's amazing.
We know those guys.
I didn't know they did that.
Most recently, Mark was a music professor at Belmont University in Nashville. I wonder what that was like. He was a wild child, that dude. Imagine him showing up. Remember, we was like sleeping in a van. He was like, I'm not going to go home. Yeah, right outside the radio station. For like weeks.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, that's my professor. Oh, yeah? Where do you go? Belmont University. I've got Professor Flo. He's not allowed to be Professor Mark Volman. The record company took his name. That's the best. The record company took his name. Anyway, rest in peace, Mark Volman. Those guys were serious dudes. They performed with Frank Zappa, Alice Cooper. As I said, Bruce Springsteen. And
who does Mark leave behind? Did he have wife, kids, that sort of thing? I don't even
I
know.
don't know. Wasn't that close with the guy, but no. In fact, this is a very incomplete obituary. I don't really have any information that you didn't know already. Quite frankly, you've learned nothing from my obituary.
Well, we did learn he's on Bruce Springsteen's Hungry Heart.
And I do remember he thanked me for my book, Private Parts, because I talked about shitting properly, that most people don't know how to go to the bathroom. And Mark read it, and he said he got rid of his hemorrhoids. I remember that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was just reading, do you take your phone into the bathroom when you're
always
going to drop a deuce?
I have vowed never to take, you're supposed to concentrate on what you're doing. And the right rule is do not bring your phone when you're making duty. But I can't resist.
It's the same thing as the newspaper.
I love it.
Makes for hemorrhoids and
oh yeah, problems. I sit there and I scroll and I realize I've been on this toilet way too long. and I every time I go, no more watching your phone when you're on the toilet. And besides, it's disgusting. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
Howard 100.
Yes. Mike, what are you going to a tanning salon, dude? You are like, you look like you're black.
Who is that? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, I see on the screen I look a little bit darker. I'm not that dark though.
Is that what's going on? Like, because you're into bodybuilding, like you're trying to get like do you ever pose on like a little thong and you're, like those bodybuilders?
No.
And think you have to get tan for the show?
No, those guys like do it for the competition. I think they have to. They have to like go for a tan.
What are you doing it for?
I go outside. No, I'm just being outside. I don't go tanning. I go outside.
You're literally darker than Robin.
You think so? I think it's the light.
I know it.
I think it's the light.
Who is this Arab man who just
Who is this? Who is this?
Well, you know what it is, dude? When you're bald, you got to maintain a little bit of color because then you look like a fucking light bulb if you don't
look like Uncle Fester otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
I go outside a lot. I'm on, I'm not in the house all day.
What are you doing outside? I don't even know that you're outside all day.
Working on my house, going for a bike ride, going for a run, with the kids.
You
like
run?
That. Yeah.
Aren't you afraid you're going to lose muscle? Isn't that your whole thing? You want to get big?
Yeah, but you got to run a little bit. A little cardio. I don't run that much, but you don't run anymore? You don't run. You were a big runner.
I was a huge runner.
Yeah.
I can't run anymore. Yeah. It got weird for me. All of a sudden, when I hit a certain age, I'd come home from running and it would hurt when I peed.
Really?
It was burning. Yeah. And I was like, what's going on here? And I think you get old and like a little bit of blood or something gets in your urine or something and burns. So they went to running. That was out. No more running for me.
You can't enjoy anything.
And you know what I know? I can't
Everything
enjoy.
says stop at a certain point. Yeah.
You can't enjoy any. Like nothing is. There's nothing. Like I can't even drink coffee now. It's like I drink hot water. There's nothing enjoyable in my life. And it's weird. Now I go for a walk and I'm like, this isn't doing shit. They tell you walking is good. I walk like 3 miles a day.
I know.
3 to 4 miles a day, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I see these kids running by me, and I go, I used to be one of them. I used to run. I used to fucking run really hard.
A lot of people say now, like they think walking substitutes running. Like I hear a lot of people go, I got to get my steps in. I got to go get my steps in. But that's not really doing anything.
No, it's bullshit.
It's keeping you alive. Is what it's doing.
Yeah.
Your
But I
heart
got a
rate's
nice. I spend an hour and a half walking, and I got a big pot belly. It ain't doing shit. When I used to run, you couldn't even. Man, I almost had a 6-pack. I say almost.
Right,
I look kind of good.
Yeah.
I was kind of attractive. Women used to want to have sex with me. And I'd take off my clothes and I was like, I don't look that bad. Now, forget it, man. Only have sex with Beth in the dark.
Only
Very
in
dark.
the shadows, yes.
In the shadows. Only in the shadows. I just crawl on top of her. No one knows what's happening. I wear a shirt. Well, what I do is I prepare the bedroom. Like Beth will give me a time when we're going to have sex, and I try to get in 15 minutes early. I'll get in, and what I do is I shower first. Then I wrap myself in a towel, and I put a shirt on. And then I get in, and I lower the shades. I just want a little bit of light, not a lot, so that I'm in the shadows. And then I remove my towel, so I'm nude. And but I get under the covers, and that gives me some time to like maybe play with my penis.
So is any part of you sticking out? Like what part do you feature? Not even your chest or
no. Everything is covered. And then when she gets in, she'll say to me, "Why are you wearing?" And then she just takes her clothes off, and because she looks great. And I go, she goes, "Why are you still wearing your shirt?" I go, "Oh, I was cold." And then I removed the shirt because now we're all in the dark. And then when there's a little chit chat, and then I climb on top, get down to business, and when it's over, we go clean up. I got a nice because I've already showered. I can just use a shower nozzle and wash down my penis and balls.
You don't have to do the whole thing.
No, I've got one of those little spray. I'm doing pretty well enough. I got a spray adjustment aimed right at my dick. Wash that thing down, dry it off. Then I'm good to go. I'm in a good mood, happy as a camper. I'm like,
I was going to say, are you singing as you walk to the bed?
Yeah, there's a little. I'm like, well, I got away with it again. My big fat belly wasn't seen by my wife. She didn't seem to be too disgusted. Life's great. You got a girlfriend or a wife? What do you have?
Engaged.
Oh, you're engaged?
Yeah.
So you're not out on the prowl?
No.
And how long you been with your girl?
A couple years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She go wild when you take your clothes off? Is she like, whoa?
Yeah, she's into it. She's not.
You walk around naked in the house a lot?
No. Got kids.
Oh, right. I can't do that.
No,
But she's like, does she get jealous and everything that like you're going to run off with some other girl?
No.
You're all in shape?
No.
Do the ladies in your neighborhood go wild for you when you're like out there doing some work on the house?
Everybody wants you to come over and do some, like change light bulbs or something.
Yesterday,
Mike.
over the weekend, I was at my daughter does cheer, and I was at this game. She was doing cheer, and they had a little. There was like a couple of guys there that were Marines, Marines, and they had a pull-up bar there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they're doing some kind of thing where they were just like, you do a pull-up, go a bunch of pull-ups, and you win a shirt. They were doing some kind of promotion or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I walk past it. Then all of a sudden, people start screaming at me like these moms were like, you do it, you go do it, because they saw me and they were like, that's the guy that should be doing pull-ups. So then like everybody, some of my daughters looks at me, she goes, Daddy, you got to go do it. Then everyone's looking at me like there's like 10, 15 people looking at me at this football game to go do pull-ups. So I turn around And I went to the pool bar and I did like 20 pull-ups and there was like a whole crowd of people watching, cheering
love
me on and shit.
He's like
Oh my
Superman.
god! Did you take your shirt off?
Nah. I had like a wife beater on.
And all these oh, you had the sleeveless shirt, the cutoffs, and all that thing.
Yeah, so they
So-
were, yeah.
And so all the girls were looking at you, huh?
Yeah, like the moms.
They like it.
They spotted you right away. Get him on that bar.
Any of these moms want to fuck you?
I don't know. I guess
You pick up a vibe.
sometimes I do. Sometimes sometimes I feel like they do, but they're not going to act on it. Like I
Right.
just feel like they want to. Like I'll go pick up my daughter and I'll talk to other moms at school, but I feel like sometimes those moms, they just want to like have a little bit of a flirt, have a little bit of a different interaction with a different person, but it doesn't,
Any of them
it
touch
doesn't
you? Do any of them
necessarily
like
go there.
Do any of them come over to you and like, oh, you got such big arms?
No touching.
No touching.
Because
Huh?
I'll see sometimes I'll go pick up my daughter at school, and like sometimes I'll talk to some of the moms there.
Yeah.
And then but then there'll be other days where they come and they pick up their daughter with their husband and they don't really talk to me that much. Mike, how you doing? They keep a distance from me and stuff. And then sometimes I see the husband too. And I say hi to the husband and stuff. But sometimes I think he knows something. Like I'd be like, he'd be like, he's just not that friendly with me. You know what I mean?
That's great. You like that or what? It's kind of cool though, right? Because the wives they pretend they have like a little thing with you.
I don't know. Maybe I could be just overthinking it.
And then their husbands are all out of shape, right? They don't have big arms and shit. They don't.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, well, some. Yeah, nice guys, but I would never do that. I wouldn't want to.
one that shoots out. You can't measure a dude with
Jason
that.
hands me this.
Yeah, Jason. What a help.
Jason doesn't know how to measure muscles.
I mean, I could just, Mike, I could just touch them and give you sort of a guesstimation.
Don't start touching him. I don't need you doing that.
No.
That'll be out of control. What happened to where's fake Mike? Jason, you can't measure a dude's arms.
Today?
Howard, I've been running around trying to find a tape measure. That's the only tape measure I found. So
Yeah, but you need a cloth one. Like you need one that bends. Look what's happening here. It's going to cut them.
okay, but I guess we don't have that one then.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
All right.
not very good.
Who cares? It's fine. Let's. Here's. I thought you were ready to talk. Oh, there he is. There's fake Mike Pro.
So I was doing some calisthenics. I was outside for a little bit, just catching a little sun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know where you because I called for you and you weren't around.
I'm as outside. I try to get as much sun as I can during the day. Any minute I can get out in that sun, I'm out there getting the dome nice and bronzed up. Just want to look good.
Yeah, you want to look good. And now, what about you? How do you pack on the muscle? What are you eating?
Well, I'm eating about, I'll probably grill up. Like last night, I grilled up about 10 chickens. Just
Whole
making
chickens?
sure I got all chickens ready to go. You want to eat like a whole farm of chickens every week.
Right.
You just want to get as many chickens in your body as possible. That's really what's going to make you, that's what's going to get those muscles nice and big. You know what I mean?
So you're saying your muscles come from eating an entire farm of chickens a week. So you have to that's a lot of chicken.
You got to get all those chickens in. You want to get all the chickens inside. You take a little creatine, some
Creatine?
H32, omega 3s, and you get some of those.
Fish oil.
Yeah.
And then the protein powder, right?
Protein powder. You want to get that in you. There's a lot of stuff.
Muscle milk.
Muscle milk.
Those are great.
Those are good.
Multivitamin.
The amino acid. Mass gainer.
Well, you guys look great, and you're tanning, and you're getting muscular. And what about you? Are you meeting the women at your kid's school?
You know what's funny? You go to pick up the kid. They all got the titties, the vagina lips. You see, sticking out, the skirts. You can see the whole outline of the vagina lips on them. It's good.
And did the husbands get jealous of you too, just like the real Chris?
Yeah, a bunch of
I mean,
slobs.
Mike. Sorry.
All slob. I'll flirt a little. I'll take the wives. Pick them up. I'll do bench press with them. I'll do the curls with them. I'll do shoulders with them. Just a little. They want to do a little flirt. They want to be used like a gym.
Do any ex-soldiers want you to do push-ups and pull-ups in front of them?
Oh yeah. I was at a Sesame Place. They had a pull-up bar. So everybody was like, hey, go get the bar. So I took the bar, I snapped it in half, and I ate it. That lot. You get protein out of it. Metal is really good, alkaline. You get that in you, it's very good.
Howard 100.
I was busy on the internet over our vacation. I was, I don't know. I watch a lot of Instagram, a little too much of Instagram. That's why I started playing guitar. I'm like,
I don't
stream,
even know
learn.
why you do that.
I'm
know
just
what? I hate
fascinated.
Instagram because, I'll be trying to find something and then all of a sudden I'm in this group of reels and now I'm,
Right. Yeah.
looking at every reel and I'm like, I didn't come in here to do that.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was watching something else, and then all of a sudden, the next thing that I scroll into is that some guy came on and said, "Old people smell for a reason, and you got to watch this in order so you don't smell." And I'm like, I don't know how old they're talking, but I'm pretty. They go, and you never know. And then the next thing is, I don't know. You can't sit through these things. It's too fucking long. I'm not going to sit there. And then the next thing you know, there was some person, sort of like a doctor, who's saying that people wash their assholes the wrong way. And that's why your asshole smells. And if you do this massaging of your asshole with this soap, your asshole will never smell. And I went, I'm not going to do that.
What kind of, I don't ever see these things. What kind of
I see all of it.
dream do you have?
I told you, I was watching some guru, and it turned out he's AI. And everything just depressing. And then what was the actress I was looking up on Mr. Skin? Oh, I know. I think Zoe Saldana. I wanted to see if she was naked in anything.
Has
so I
she
went to
been?
go on. Yeah, and I have a free subscription to Mr. Skin that he gave me years ago because I always had him on the radio, and I was like, I should at least get a free subscription to that. I'm not paying for it. And I go on my free. I don't know what happened, but they wanted me to verify who I was and give them their driver. I should give them my driver's license.
All of a sudden, they're asking for ID.
ID on Mr. Skin. I said, I'm not giving that maniac of my fucking ID.
I don't know what he'll do with it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the guy. Don't get me. Mr. Skin's my guy, but I'm not sharing my driver's license and whatever else they're looking for.
They
Get outta
must
here.
have updated something and they
yeah.
forgot that you're grandfathered in.
I think maybe I don't have that VPN or something for Mr. Skin. But anyway, I didn't get to see any naked pictures of Zoe Saldana because I was on Instagram and they had a picture of Zoe Saldana in a very tight dress that was cut all the way up to her waist. And she clearly isn't wearing underwear. And I'm looking at this dress and I'm like, she is so fucking hot. And right away I went, I haven't been on Mr. Skin in 100 years. I'm going to go on and see her naked. Like, why am I screwing around with Instagram?
Why
And I
are
was
you
so
trying
frustrated.
to figure out what's under the underwear or no
Yeah,
underwear?
when there's probably pictures of her naked. Gary, what's going on? You're a Mr. Skin guy. Why am I being asked these questions?
It varies state to state, Howard.
Yeah, but
you were in the
I go
wrong
on.
state.
I'm on Pornhub, and they don't even. I have something. They just say, "Are you 18?"
I've traveled, and I've been blocked when I travel for things that I can get when I'm in New York.
I am telling you, I don't know what's up. That doesn't sound right because I don't have. Yeah, I'm in New York too.
Are you using the VPN? Because I thought that was supposed to stop all that.
I have to have it's embarrassing, but I have to have our IT department look into why I can't get
because
on.
Howard, I have no issue with Mr. Skin. I'm on it fairly regularly.
Do you know if there are Zoe Saldana pictures of her nude on there?
I'm sure. I'll go take a look right now. I'll be right
Please,
back.
I'm desirous of that information. It's embarrassing. I need to see her naked. Right?
Well, if
Yeah.
she's been naked, you will see it.
I'm gonna be seen. We're gonna get the whole IT department on this.
I don't know why you have to look for naked pictures anymore. People aren't wearing clothes.
No, she's sexy as hell. I watch her in a bunch of these shows, but this picture got me going. I was like, wow, I think I'm going to go on Mr. Skin and actually, perv out and look her up.
But practically every dress now, I saw, who was it? The Spice Girls, not Scary, the one you worked with.
Mel B?
Yeah. She was in a dress that looked like you could see her thong, both ass cheeks were exposed.
Nice.
I was
Lovely.
like, oh my goodness, I hope she washed her ass, and made that circle that she's supposed to.
You hope she massaged her ass. Yeah, Gary.
Yes.
So I'm looking at a ton of naked ass pictures from Lioness.
Right. I've seen.
Her from behind.
Right.
I'm looking at a picture of her in the shower, but I'm not seeing much. Lioness, again, there's like a sex scene where she's on top of somebody
I've seen
naked.
all that.
I'm still looking. I'm going down the list of pictures, believe me. There's a butt picture again from. I think I got to watch Lioness now.
Yeah. No, that's a great show, by the way.
I'm looking, Howard. I'm seeing a lot of. That was just the first bunch. There's like 4 different sets of 30 pictures, but I'm not looking.
Gary, I just asked a simple question.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can I
seeing
see nude Zoe Saldana? And you're telling me no. I think
I'm not seeing it.
Isn't there some way to just go to nudes?
Well, define nudes, meaning she's.
titties and ass,
no
and
titties.
vagina.
I haven't seen no
no
titties.
titties, no vagina.
Not seeing
Any
it.
frontal?
Nope.
You don't know what nude means?
Well, she was nude in the picture from behind. That's nude.
No fur burger-ish?
No back burger.
No
back
side boobage, nothing?
No side titty?
Yeah, Howard, I'm not
You don't
seeing
know-
anything. I'm on.
I like that I got to tell him what nude means.
Well, she was nude at the beginning of what I saw.
Well, all right. Enough of you. Thank you. It was a terrible report. Excuse me. What is nude? I don't understand. It's embarrassing. I don't want to have to describe what nude means.
But I'm thinking, Kanye West showed up with his wife on some red carpet last year, and she was completely naked.
Right. Yeah.
And now everybody's talking about naked dressing. So
Yeah, I know.
all these
Yeah.
women are wearing like strips of fabric or see-through stuff, and you can see
Yeah.
everything.
Some of it I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's too much.
Howard 100.
Hey, this is the greatest. I wish I, right now I wish it was more visual, but I got to tell you that they just had the Miss World beauty pageant. Miss World, okay? They still have these beauty pageants. Woman
this
named
is just Miss World Chile.
Chile.
Yes.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, you did tell me that this morning, but this drove me crazy because JD did show me this. A woman named Ignacia Fernandez is now a viral sensation. She was competing, and her talent, and this girl is so fucking hot. Just imagine, like, JD, who does she look like? I can't even, she's perfect. She looks like she's AI. She doesn't even look real.
Oh man,
This
I'm
Miss
trying
Chile.
to think of trying to think of a Hispanic sort of
She
not
looks
like Jennifer Lopez. Kind of like
well,
Jennifer Lopez.
She's up there. She's almost as good looking as Jennifer Lopez. Like that
yes,
face.
for sure.
She's like
Beautiful
a Penelope
woman.
Cruz, right? I mean,
Yes.
she's that hot.
That Penelope Cruz is great. Yes.
So the reason
She's a little bit of a mix of Sofia Vergara and Penelope Cruz.
yeah, she looks like a Disney princess. But anyway,
Yes.
for the talent portion, she debuted a new song from her metal band. She sings metal,
Oh my.
and when it was fucking crazy. Here she is.
Ignacia Fernández, Las Condes.
They're introducing her. Listen to this. That hot chick. You gotta go find this video of her doing this because you can't even believe it's coming
I
out of her.
can't even imagine that sound coming out of her.
Yeah, she was on a. Here she's doing her death metal vocals on a Chilean radio
Ya, bueno, este es
show.
un pedacito del coro de mi segundo single,
Ya.
Dying Hope Blossoms.
Selfish advances.
That's her singing.
Pray for the roses way. Lose our chances. Once one collapses full.
Ahí estamos.
Who's buying this stuff? I mean, it is popular.
Well, that's the stuff that Richard listens to.
He swears he loves it. I don't get it. I mean, I love music, but
And remember
I
when
said-
Brent was here, he was taking lessons from somebody who taught people to do this.
lessons. Richard says she sounds great. You think she's really good, right?
Yeah, she sounds real good to me. She sounds like a band that I actually play drums for called Incantation, like a little bit like their vocals.
Hold on.
Ya, bueno, este es un pedacito del coro de mi segundo single.
You
Dying
think
Hope
this sounds good?
Yes.
Selfish advances. Pray for the roses way.
Are you for real? Are you just trying to be outrageous? You really think
Howard,
that's
no.
good?
Listen, I've listened to this kind of music since 1988 when I heard Napalm Death. I pretty much only listen to this kind of vocals. Like if
Really?
if a heavy band has clean vocals, a lot of times I won't listen to it.
Like
I
when
love
you
it.
hear Paul McCartney sing Blackbird, are you like, this is ridiculous?
Of course, that's beautiful, and I love it. But this, death metal, I grew up on, so I'm used to it.
But the grunting doesn't sound musical, does it? It doesn't sound melodic. I don't
It
want to
can.
sound like an old fart, but it can.
There are bands there's a band called Amon Amarth. He's very melodic when he sings like this, very guttural but melodic.
Is
I
that
love it.
voice you do with like what you were singing in Metallica? Was that your attempt?
Die, die, die.
Wow. Well, you're a good singer.
I can do different notes. Die, 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 die.
Doesn't hurt your throat, huh?
No, not at all. There's a way to sing from your gut. That's what that woman is doing when she sings like that. But there's like killer new death metal is popular now. There's a new band called Black Braid that I freak out on. They sing like that, and they're awesome. So good for her.
Meanwhile,
I think
she's super hot.
Well, yeah, and most death metal singers don't look like that.
I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It threw me for a loop. When I saw the clip, it was great. Hey, JD, how can you find that clip online? Let's tell people so they can look it up.
If you just Google Miss World Chile, it'll come up. It was a huge
That's how
video.
I found her. Yeah.
Yes.
And I
You gotta
think the
watch her.
actual, I think the big competition's next year, right, JD? So we got to vote for her.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, she's on the Miss World. She won, so
she won the
JD,
Chile,
she's
yeah.
super hot, right?
Gorgeous, yes.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
wearing like a pageant gown while she's singing this and all dolled up. And her guitar player is next to her playing, and he has like a 10-string guitar or some crazy
I know
guitar.
that guitar is weird. Way to make the guitar look not cool. But hey, are you like? Can you tell the difference between someone who's really great at that and someone who's bad? Like, do you ever go, "Oh, that guy's a bad singer, but he's doing that noise"?
Yeah, there are ones that I prefer. I prefer death metal singing where you can understand the lyrics. Like Amon Amarth, you can tell what he's saying. Same with that band Black Braid that I love.
Can I ask you a favor? Would you prepare for tomorrow?
Yes.
I want an example of someone you think is a bad death metal singer and then someone who's really good at it. I want to hear the difference because I don't think there is a difference.
I don't want to rag on somebody for their singing, though. I feel bad.
We won't tell.
Howard,
no one will know.
I can do something like that for you because I like Max Cavalera, who
Sepultura.
he sings pretty good. And then there's like Cannibal Corpse, where it's just like growling.
Oh, Corpse Grinder. He's the fucking best. I love George.
Oh, get out of here. All right, JD, bring that in and I'll get this maniac on and we'll figure out what's good and what's bad. That'll be a good segment.
Hammer Smash Face is a classic by Cannibal Corpse.
Richard, we'll talk later.
Howard 100.
Why me? Why me? Why did it have to be me?
Did you see that? What's her name? Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
And that dude, the country dude, who's actually a really good guitar player. What's his name?
Keith Urban.
Keith Urban.
Is that it?
Yeah. I should have changed my name to Howard Urban for my radio career. Seems like a good name, because we worked in a lot of urban areas.
Yes. Hey, I'm Howard Urban.
Good morning. Howard Urban with you, not Keith Urban. Yeah. Pretty man, too. Like,
I was going to
pretty
say
enough
they
to be
were
a girl.
a pretty couple.
Yeah, they were.
Like you'd
Sad.
see them in a picture together. And they were like,
Yeah.
they almost look alike.
I like Nicole Kidman. I watch her in Lioness. She's really good in that.
She's good in
Yeah,
everything she does.
She is. She's really good.
Yeah.
They're saying in the tabloids that, let's see, reportedly, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are reportedly splitting up after 19 years of marriage. TMZ is reporting that multiple sources are saying the divorce is one-sided and that Nicole did not want it and was trying to save the marriage. Keith wants the, who knows though? I don't know if that's true.
After our summer, do we know anybody's reporting the real story?
Yeah.
They
After
had
what
multiple
happened to us.
sources that I was dead.
Yeah. Yeah. They called Robin's brother and said, Robin is dead. Do you have a comment? Not, do you think she's dead? It's like, she's dead. So I don't know what to believe, but I would think banging Nicole Kidman's got to be a treat. That's fun. She seems like, in JD's terms, a good girl.
JD, would have said she looks like a good girl.
Right. You say the reason they broke up, Keith says she wasn't fun. I don't know what that, I'm joking. Based on my conversation earlier.
They should put that in the divorce decree. Instead of these irreconcilable differences, he wasn't fun.
Nah. By the way, just to put a cap on that, I don't know if the people listening now heard earlier, but my wife was saying I'm not fun. And I really do hate the fact that I'm not fun. I don't disagree with her. I would like to be more fun. And I think my therapy was about kind of loosening up and being fun in a weird way, like enjoying, being with people and stuff. So.
And you have loosened up.
I have. I have.
But it's still not loose.
Right. It's tight, but it's looser than it was. And let's put an end to that. Let's go to Carlos. Carlos lives in Arizona, and he's calling all the way from Arizona. Go ahead, Carlos.
Dude, good morning. I didn't think I'd ever get through.
I'm glad you did.
Hey, Robin.
Good morning.
So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about why you don't believe in aliens, and maybe you should.
I would like to believe in all that stuff, but I do not. I'm watching a great show about an alien invasion. I think it's on Apple Plus.
Yeah, is that good? I keep seeing it. I haven't
Invasion.
checked it out.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's great.
Okay.
I didn't know about
love
it. I should check it out.
Yeah, it's so good. It's about aliens. Of course, they come and they're a superior race, and they're like trying to kill all the humans. And I love that kind of shit. But there is no other life on any other planets. We're alone in the universe.
You shouldn't be
that.
sure though, because quick story for me, real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Let me hear it.
All right.
You saw something?
I'm in Phoenix.
You saw something in the sky.
Yeah, there's always something in the sky in Phoenix.
I was watching a guy on Instagram.
It's always Phoenix. Yeah, I know.
It was a woman, actually. You don't see a lot of women. I'll tell you this, Carlos. I was watching a woman on Instagram last night, and you don't see a lot of women doing it. She was saying, listen, there is absolutely lizard people. And she says this is 3 ways that you can identify lizard people. Now, I don't know who this woman is, but it's some shtick. And she's dead serious. And, you got to laugh. Where these lizard people come from, I don't know. I guess from another planet.
I don't know.
But she said you can tell their eyes are very thinly slit. And you can see their eyes like doing a blinking motion, and you can also see them shapeshift. You can see their lizard face. And I'm like,
I've never seen this. Have you?
No, I've heard the term shapeshifter.
And by the way,
never mind. What the hell that is.
Never mind, you never saw it. Not one person with all these fakakta iPhones has seen a shape-shifting lizard person.
Picture of it. Yeah.
Never. Not with all these iPhones, not one person has gotten a picture of a UFO that has any validity to it.
No, they're recording everything with a potato.
And Carlos, exactly. And you better hope there are no aliens and that I'm right, because Stephen Hawking said, and he was the smartest guy ever lived. He was so smart. He was completely decrepit in a wheelchair, and he was fucking his nurse. Now, Stephen Hawking said if aliens come, they ain't coming to make peace. We will be like ants to them, because they will be able to travel.
Just because he was the smartest human doesn't mean he knows what an alien would do. He's basing that on what we would do.
This guy was so smart. He had more women fucking him than JD has, and JD is able-bodied. Okay?
Lord.
That's how smart this guy was, and that's smart.
All right.
The guy was like folded up like an envelope, and he was fucking.
The nurse had to lift him into the chair.
The nurse
but he was
had to lift him.
Yeah.
And women were fighting over him. His wife was upset when his wife was upset.
He ran off, and he's in a wheelchair.
Who do you think Keith Urban's gonna end up with now that he's not with Nicole Kidman? He's a good-looking dude.
He's got the world to pick from.
Maybe Olivia Rodrigo.
There's oyster right now.
That's right. I'll tell you, Stephen Hawking.
My proof.
Well, hold on. I can't. You seem like a reasonable guy. I'm going to be laughing at you in a few minutes, but
I know.
Do you know that? Do you know, Robin, that Stephen Hawking got more pussy than Pete Davidson? Go figure that. Carlos, tell me your stories, because I want.
Davidson.
Yeah, he's the man. Carlos, tell me about. I was thinking maybe Keith Urban will end up with Katy Perry. That's something I'm thinking about. Those two kids.
Yeah, that's probably what created the separation in the first place.
Katy
Carlos,
got free.
Tell me about your visitation with aliens from another planet. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm in the Phoenix area, but I bought a house out in the rural area. So It's about a 45-minute drive from the city.
Always a
All right,
word.
we're not trying to get there. Just tell us what you saw.
Now, wait a second, Carlos.
No, I'm just
Carlos,
painting a picture
this
for you, 'cause
area,
it's dark as
Carlos,
fuck.
paint the picture a little further. Unlike Robin, I want to know. So, what road do I need to take? Give me the at least 5 roads to get to this area you're talking
All
about.
right, you're going to take Arizona Avenue South.
Okay, then what?
Then you're going to drive through the reservation.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
seen it.
And then a right
All
on Skewson.
Speason. Yeah,
So-
that's 2 E's.
All right,
It's
so
always always in a rural area. These stories. You notice
Yeah.
that? No one where anyone lives. But go ahead.
it makes it more believable. So we're driving
Right.
back from moving our crap over. It's about midnight one night, just myself and a cousin. And I'm getting pulled over. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's no cars around us.
Is it in the middle of nowhere?
Actually, in the middle of nothing.
Okay,
And
good.
we're
That's
coming.
good.
I'm getting pulled over. The blues and the reds, they light up. I'm getting pulled over, so I stop. We open the windows. Nobody's there. There's no police officer. There's no car. There's nothing.
All right.
It's pitch black.
Gotcha.
So I get out because it's, kind of scary that there's no one there. We get out to check. We just get this awful feeling of
Right.
whether it be aliens or
All right.
spirits,
So
I
what
don't know,
happens
but-
next? Tell me
we
when you
pick
saw
up.
the aliens.
Well, I didn't actually see the alien. Does that kill the story?
Oh, you only saw the lights.
Wait a minute. Did you see a car when you got out of the car?
No, he said there
There's
was nothing
there,
behind
but
him.
then
Nothing.
these new cars.
All right, well,
these
there's
new
proof.
Cars have the new cars have sensors that when there's something in front of you, it tells you
I
you're
gotta
going to
go.
hit it or collision.
All right. Thank you, Carlos. It's fabulous story, and that's proof for those of you who are
That
looking
is
for
proof of absolutely nothing.
That's it.
Yeah, there's a little more, but yeah, y'all have a good one.
All right, there you go.
Sorry, we couldn't give you hope that your story was real.
There's nothing else out there. We're alone. This is such a fluke what happened on this planet. For everything, the Big Bang Theory is what I'm going up. For
Do
everything
you
to
know how
come
large
together.
the universe is, though, Howard?
I do. It's infinite. It's infinite. And you can't
Do you
even
know what
comprehend
that
infinite.
means?
There are very few of us who can comprehend infinity. It's literally, I comprehend it. It's the universe folding over itself. Picture the universe as a piece of paper that kept folding over itself, and you would understand what my brain sees.
You could never get to the end of it.
No,
And
you
things
never will.
have to be repeated.
Yes.
Okay? That things will be repeated. There are all these planets, all these stars, all these solar systems. Things are, if it happened once, it has to happen again.
No, it does not. It does not have to happen again. There are things that happen that are such anomalies that they only happen once.
Where? What else?
Listen to the fantasy. Let me make a point. People fantasize. They want to see other beings. You got beautiful beings right on this planet that you could take
And
care
you
of.
don't want to see them.
That's right. Now, according to this Carlos over in Arizona, of course, he was near the Native American reservation, which it always is. That's the only place aliens go to. Every movie I ever saw was right next to the reservation. And then some Native American guy comes out, I see. He's and imagine these aliens, they take the time to come to Earth. Now, to get to Earth would be millions of light years away. And what do? They see Carlos's car and they pretend to be police officers. This is their plan. These beings that created, a ship of some kind that would transport them to Earth. They go, we must observe Carlos and his buddy.
We want to see him. Yeah.
We want to see him.
And
We
his cousin.
can't. We don't want to reveal ourselves. So we'll be at the Native American reservation, and we'll pretend to be police officers by flashing our lights. This is his story, and he goes by it. Now he's probably hopped up on MDMA, creating some sort of fantasy world because his life is boring. Carlos lives a very boring life. Carlos is not fun.
This is the only story he's got.
This is it. This is his whole personality. He goes to a party, has a couple of drinks. You think there's life on other planets? I haven't. These aliens came and they parked behind my car with their ship and they pretended to be police officers. Wow. What a ridiculous fucking story. Even if that did happen, I would absolutely keep that to myself. That the aliens pretended to be police officers who had to pull over Carlos. It's fucking unbelievable. This is what I mean with people. They're such idiots. And you go on the internet now and you read these conspiracy theories, you fucking assholes. Get a real life. Life is fascinating as it is. You don't need to make up stories. Sit and try to learn how to play the guitar. It will take up a lifetime. You wouldn't need to fantasize.
You wouldn't need to pretend you saw something.
An alien, superior being, hides out in an Indian reservation and pretends to be a cop so he could look at Carlos. And what does he see? He sees Carlos. And you know Carlos isn't our best representative. I just can tell from speaking to the guy, he was dull. Hey, they needed to see him. They needed to observe him. If I was a superior being, let's say I did get in a rocket ship and I went to another planet and I see these beings that aren't even intellectually smart, I would get right off my rocket ship and I'd say hello. I would say, let me see what these people are about.
Let me help you people. You're in trouble.
No, the plan was travel and pretend to be a police officer.
So you can look at them.
Yeah, right. It's patently absurd.
Well, all the stories are always the aliens are probing humans. For what reason?
Probing. Well, for what reason? The same reason Ronnie takes it in his ass. They like it. It's fun.
Stern Show correspondent Wolfie has covered a fisting festival.
Describe what's going on.
We're at the elbow now.
Watched Bigfoot take a dump.
What's going on right now?
I'm trying to push it out of me.
And even documented cock and ball torture.
You're about to get your balls hit with a riding crop.
Yes. Thank you, my mistress. Thank you, my mistress. Oh.
But get ready for his most intense assignment yet.
What's this fluid all over the bottom of the pool?
It's piss!
Wolfie attends a party for men who love urine in every way possible.
Sir, what's in your mouth right now?
Hey?
What is piss fucking?
Piss fucking is when you are fucking someone and you piss inside their anus.
Wolfie's Piss Party coming soon.
Hold up, I want to clarify. This wasn't my party. I just covered it.
That's Wolfie's Piss Party coming soon.
Sometimes, people like to step on your dick while they're pissing on you.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. That's ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter.com/100.
ZipRecruiter.
My dad passed away unexpectedly at a stroke at 63. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And now I have a wife and 4 little kids. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos is the best place to go. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. There's no complicated process at all. There's no medical exam. Just a couple of health questions. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day. You can get up to $3 million in coverage And some policies are as low as $30 a month. And in 10 minutes, your family can be covered with life insurance. When it happens, your family's going to be very grateful you went to ethos.com.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ETHOS.com/quote. Ethos.com/quote. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary. Sample rate 10-year life-term policy for 40-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
If you're looking for something different this Father's Day, you got to get in on this. This is called Books by Anyone. Books by Anyone lets you create and print a custom comic book starring your friends and family in their own personal story, and they use AI to do it. Show Robin what you got there, Gary.
Commander Mehmet's Cosmic Ego, The Tales of Mehmet. Here.
So Gary went and made up a comic book. He told Books by Anyone a couple of, stories about Mehmet having a big ego and blah, 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 blah. And look at all the different pictures of Mehmet. What do you do? Did you upload a picture of Mehmet?
It looks like a very quality-made comic book.
It is.
Are you going to give it to Mehmet?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's great. It's a really nice-looking comic book.
Yeah, look at that. Look at those pictures.
In just a few minutes, AI generates 20 action-packed comic pages with panels featuring your friends, family, and all the characters in your life. It's a great gift. It's easy to get started and order online, from answering the questions to picking the cover. Go to bookbyanyone.com to get started on your Father's Day gift. Bookbyanyone.com.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
The road can go anywhere. The music should too. Road Trip Radio. All over the map with driving jams and sing-alongs that shift gears. Channels 301 and at home with the SiriusXM app.
Checking in with college baseball.
You can't turn the we can't turn the clock back. I know it's after midnight. We can't turn the clock back and turn it back into the mid-'80s.
Put me in cold.
Black cock.
I'm ready to play.
Cock black.
The Howard Stern Show.
All right, Howie, you're in my studio now. Buckle up.
Here he comes, it's Ronnie Racer. He's a demon on wheels.
Yeah, pedal to the metal.
He's a demon and he's gonna get Howard Stern's attention.
Pothole, 12 o'clock. Oh.
He's slamming brakes, that pervy douche can barely drive.
Bumping a bumper.
If Howard's lucky, he might make it home alive.
What can I tell you?
And when he's asked to slow down, he drives even worse.
Fuck yeah!
You know that Ronnie Racer
drive, bitch.
Hates his boss. Ronnie Racer.
It's cool.
Ronnie Racer.
It's fun.
Ronnie Racer, go.
Looks like I solved another problem. I tuned in the Nicole Wallace show on MSNBC. I was about to take a shower. I was fully nude. And I'm watching the TV. I got a little TV in my bathroom. And all of a sudden, the guy came on, a guy named Dominic Patton, and he explained it all. Here it is.
So much happened, so much transpired, but I want your assessment, your analysis, your sort of expert view on what mattered.
We have been following this throughout the days that this happened, but I think there were some pivotal events that happened over the weekend. I think Howard Stern this morning announcing that he had canceled his Disney Plus subscription, which was something that was obviously brewing out there.
See? Problem solved. All I had to do was mention I was canceling my subscription.
Did you actually cancel?
You know what? Oddly enough, I was supposed to cancel in the afternoon, and then I got a hold of my IT team because I don't know how to cancel it. They have the account. And they wrote me back, and they said, do you want us to cancel? And I go, yes. And then all of a sudden, they made the announcement and I went, wait, don't do it yet.
Yeah, it was the next thing on my list, to do. Ooh. And all of a sudden, I heard that Jimmy was coming back.
Yeah,
I said,
I was like,
don't have to make that call.
Yes, I'm not going to do. Although I had already resigned myself to thinking, I don't really watch Disney Plus all that much, but I do watch it. So So anyway, I didn't technically cancel anything. I didn't get the opportunity. So
all it
there you
took
go.
was your threat.
The thread, I didn't even have to cancel, honestly. And the only reason I didn't cancel is I'm too stupid to figure out how to cancel my account.
Yeah, when I was thinking about it, I said, I wonder if I know how.
What should we fix today, Robin? Global warming? I don't know. I might as well I'm on a roll.
Yeah. Let's think. What is the next big thing we need to tackle?
Well, okay. I'll applaud Disney for doing the right thing. We'll see what happens.
Well, it was
That's what you gotta
interesting
do.
because
Yeah.
yes, they said that there have been a lot of meetings. And,
Yes, that I know.
Conversations. And nobody seems to know what Jimmy will do tonight. That's the best part.
I talked to Jimmy yesterday, and I don't know what he's going to do tonight. I just told him that I was very happy that this thing was resolved.
Yeah.
Andy Richter wrote me, and Andy hit it on the head. He said, you threatening to stop watching the Bachelor franchise, I think did it.
Yeah. I mean, Bachelor Nation could have fallen apart.
Yeah, what did he write? He goes, Andy Richter's one funny fucking guy. I mean, everything he writes to me seems to be incredibly funny. But this was, you threatening not to watch The Bachelor scared the shit out of those cowards. I'm so happy Jimmy's back. There you go. That's what did it.
Yeah, it actually made me watch the first episode of Bachelor in Paradise last night to see what you were talking about.
Don't watch it. Well, you'd have to be several episodes in before you see how they ruined it.
Well, I saw the previews where some old
terrible.
people show up.
No, don't get me started. This idea of the Golden Bachelor is so bad. You want fantasy on TV. You don't want to see a bunch of really decrepit old people trying to take their last gasp of breath and somehow find love. And then when they start making out, the old people, and let's face it, it is scary to me that I'm older than them. I watch it and I go,
you don't want to be reminded.
No, and I don't want my wife reminded. She's not going to want me. I tell you, they just ruined the whole franchise. I wonder why they did that. I guess maybe the ratings were slipping or something, but I love Bachelor in Paradise, and they just ruined it. It's like somebody had a meeting and said, we've got to do something. I know. The answer is very, very old people trying to hook up. And then
I'm telling you, it's their demographic. You know, your mom probably sticks to the 3 networks because that's what she knows.
No. She watches Judge Judy on something. I don't know where she gets that. I watch television to forget that old people exist, not to be reminded that they're walking around. It's depressing. The older you get, the more it's depressing to see older people.
What's really funny is you see these young people bouncing around with so much energy.
And they're hot.
And they've got flawless skin and they can show a lot on it.
Yeah.
You know, they're not trying
Now
to
you're
hide
talking.
their saggy arms.
Exactly. They got one lady on there. I don't know what's going on with her hand, but her fingers are like all twisted and gnarled. And I mean, it's just like, and then she's making out with a guy, and it's like, you got to be kidding me. I don't know what they're doing. You know, this show is too perfect. Let's ruin it. You know,
even the host, I miss the old guy, the guy that used to do it.
Jesse's good. He does a good job. I know who you miss. He was good too. But the host, Chris Harrison is who you like. Yeah, I like him too.
Well, there was this one scene where he was on the beach and he was sunburned. I was like, I don't care about that. Why is that happening?
I know. First of all, Paradise now has walk-in tubs, so the old people don't slip when they get in the hot tub.
They got rails and ramps in Paradise.
Terrible. They ruined it. Although I'm still watching it. Let's say hi to Ontario Joe. Everybody loves Ontario Joe up there in Canada.
Hey, good morning, Howard, Fred, Robin.
Morning.
Love you guys. First time, long time. Howard,
Yes,
I think you sometimes forget because you're a humble person. I think you forget how much power you actually have. Like, think back to the days you were fighting the FCC and terrestrial radio. You got the offer to come to satellite, and terrestrial radio died. You're threatening Disney and ABC that you're going to pull your subscription. You know the world's going to follow. The Disney stock would drop. All these big contracts that Disney signed with, I think the UFC and WWE, like, how are they going to pay these guys? You would affect you would affect a lot.
I think I have an effect on things. I don't think I'm as powerful as you're describing, though. I think, you know, there were a lot of people who stepped up on behalf of Jimmy, not just me. A lot of people stepped up, and when I say a lot of people, I don't mean famous people. I'm talking about the average Joe, the average Ontario Joe.
Ted Cruz.
Correct.
Ted Cruz did the right thing. I mean, listen, nobody wants to see. You know, here's the thing with ABC, and I don't want to spend all morning on this. I have a fond feeling for ABC, although I worked for them in Detroit in a weird way. Well, for the Disneys, but it's a long story, and you don't want to hear it. But didn't end well. But here's the thing. I always have I told you my father used to buy Disney stock, even though he had no money. You know, I like Disney. You know, they have a whole vault of cartoons that they never released. And this guy, what was the guy who used to run Disney? The Michael Eisner goes, I like this Michael Eisner. You know what he did? He opened up the vault. He's releasing them in the movie theaters. He's making money with it. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I used to get lectured about Disney all the time by my old man. He was a big believer in that.
You'd think he was on the board. He knew everything that was going on.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my father never. I don't know why he made $25,000. That was what his salary was. But here's the thing: for a guy who knew so much, you think he would have made a few more bucks. But
you would think.
You would have thought. But the thing is, I got a lot of lectures from a guy who wasn't really. I thought he had a lot of money. He didn't have anything.
He gave you lectures on the three things he knew.
Yeah. Oh, he lectured me plenty.
At the right time.
I told you I was a little boy, and I once said, I'm going to be a millionaire. I didn't even know what a millionaire was. I thought a millionaire was someone who buys their mom a fur coat. That's what I thought was the thing. And then he just blew up at me. You idiot. You don't know what it is to make money. If I had known what he was pulling in, I would have said, and you don't know what it is to make money either, evidently, old man, because I'm living in a $14,000 house in the middle of a ghetto. The fuck? You're telling me I don't know. You're right. I'm 5 years old. I don't know how to make money. And you sure as hell shouldn't be lecturing me about it.
Seems that somebody else in this house doesn't either.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see me living in a mansion. If he'd be like, he gets so angry, violently red. You don't know anything. You're gonna be a millionaire. You don't even know what $1 million is. Yeah, neither do you. It looks like.
Yeah,
it looks like
exactly.
It looks like the rate you're going, we're gonna have to wait 1 million years till we get $1 million. Your fucking attitude. Well, but anyway, but my father did certainly teach me that, you know, even if you have $5, you could invest the $5. You can put it in Disney stock, or, you know what I mean? He had the right attitude. But getting back to my point, and this is the thing with Disney, and I feel bad for them in this respect. And I said this yesterday. If Disney wants to fire my friend Jimmy because they don't like the show, or it's not making enough money, or they feel that Jimmy's, whatever the reasoning is.
Well, the reason should be about audience,
right?
Advertising,
yeah,
and quality.
Yeah, and my point is, that's Disney's prerogative. They pay his salary. You know, Disney has canceled shows over controversy before, but they did it because they didn't like the person and what they were saying. This was very different. This was a guy running the, so-called running the FCC. I don't know what he's running. I don't know this guy. I don't know what the hell his deal is. But he goes, we don't like this show, and he's commenting on it, and The government is saying, hey, we want this show off the air. Can't wait for this one to go next. All of this stuff you can't do that. There's a lot of stuff. You got to just take a stand. And so I'm proud of Bob Iger. He made the right decision. He stopped this, and it's going to take, it's going to take some balls on his part. He's going to get a lot of heat.
Yeah,
it's not going to be
you know,
easy.
That television group is still going to block Jimmy's show. They're not going to.
That's right. And they have 32 affiliates, which is unfortunate, but that's the case. So I don't know. It's going to be a big pain in their ass, and it's going to be a pain in the ass for everyone. But we can't. It's got to be. You got to take a stand at some point, and I'm glad a lot of people did.
Of course. And I mean,
Yeah.
the reality is if they were stupid enough to actually let him go, like another platform or another network's going to pick him up. Like, you are the king of the airwaves, and realistically, I love Jimmy. He's the king of late night TV.
There you go. All right, Ontario Joe. That's Ontario
Appreciate it, guys.
Joe.
Love you.
All right, take care. That's Joe up in Canada.
Take care.
You too. Everybody loves Ontario Joe, right? How can you not?
Absolutely. He's loved from the one end of Ontario to the other.
You know why they love him? He's got a clear phone connection. Now, why my American listeners can't have that? What's going on in Canada that they have better phones? Somebody look into that.
I
Let's go
heard that
to-
China is probably going to get to the moon, back to the moon before us.
Wow. Well, there you go. There you go what? I don't know. There you go.
What's happening? We were the ones who started that whole. I mean, we usually catch up at least. How
No,
can
we
that
dropped
be?
the ball. We dropped the ball. Raul in Florida. What's up, Raul?
Howard, what good, man? Everybody canceled their freaking Hulu, and you're the only one that did it. They were
Yeah.
losing so much money. They were giving it for $2.99.
I was in the middle of canceling. Don't but no, I didn't technically cancel, but well, now you can go back. Now you can go back on there and get it. You know?
By the way, they moved the cancel button. It took me like 5 hours to find that.
I know. Well, that's what was going on with me.
Those buttons, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Well, yesterday I sprung into action, and I'm like, yeah, we got to cancel this and that, and then no one can figure out how to do it. It
My
was taking
wife
some
called me
time.
and she's like, hey, their Hulu's at $2.99. Everybody's canceling. I'm like, yeah, I know who did that.
Yeah.
I had already canceled
There
mine.
you go. All right. Thank you, Raul in Florida. There you go.
You got it, Howard.
All right. You want to take some more calls, or you want to hop into? Let's take. I'm enjoying this. Let's take a couple of more. This here is Chris in Canada, another Canadian. Yes, Chris. How are you?
Hey now, Howard. How's it going, buddy?
Hey now. Hey now.
We are all just so proud of you for speaking your mind, and that's the reason why we turned into the show. Besides Wolfie, is to hear your thoughts on what's going on. So, please, more of that.
Okay, there you go. Chris likes my thoughts. Thank you.
Also, do you not think you got a little shortchanged? Like, when they thought you were going to quit, they were all over it. Like, all the mainstream media was dancing on your grave. And then I don't see a lot of acknowledgement of, you trying to cancel Disney. And by the way, I sold all my Disney stock.
Well, first of all, you asked a lot of questions, but yeah, they were dancing on my grave. When that whole thing happened over the summer, the reports were real snarky. Like, Howard Stern isn't the king of all media anymore. And Sirius gave him the boot. And there wasn't one credible bit of information in any of it. And boy, oh boy, there were plenty of people like, oh, it's time for him to go. Makes me realize, like, if I go, nobody cares anyway, except for my fans. But, it was weird. It was like they were like really just gleeful. Huh?
You have lived a life where people are always trying to get you.
Yeah, I know.
Get
it's
at
weird.
you.
Yeah, nobody's had a more miserable, certainly upbringing than me, and certainly miserable life. And you'd think someone out there would be happy that at least I was on the radio and I made something of a career. No, my fellow broadcasters hate me. People just really just are rooting for me. And, you can't dance on my grave. Let's say they did fire me. Let's take that scenario. Let's say they do get rid of me. By the way, I don't have another contract here. Let's say I'm gone. The report's got to be, hey, Howard Stern won. He managed to stay on the air for 50 years. For Christ's sakes, how many guys get to do that and have a big career and make a movie about their life and write books and be on network television shows and no, it was like you should. Well, this just in: the king of all media becomes the king of the unemployment line. It's like fuck you. What are you talking about? What is that? When the Who?
It's just. I thought you would finally become beloved.
Fuck you. Yeah, no, it never happens. When the Who retire, the band The Who, when they retire, it's not like, guess who's now not rocking anymore? They suck. Well, no, they were great. And they're allowed to retire. They're fucking 80 years old. Think about it. Think how ridiculous the fucking news is. It's like, 71-year-old man retires. What a loser.
A 71-year-old man has to stop working.
Yeah, what a loser. He's out. Fuck
He's
you.
not
Fuck
wanted
you.
by Sirius anymore.
Fuck you. He's out on the street. Jesus Christ. How about, hey, whoa.
What a run.
What? Nothing. It was just like, what a failure. If I retired at 100 years old, I'm going to retire.
You would have been 100 years old and unsuccessful.
Yeah, because they'd be like, well, he didn't make it to 200. It's like, well, fuck you. You can't win in this world. I swear to God, no one can win. What are you going to do?
Anyways, Howard, we're really, really proud of you.
Thank you. All right, Chris. I'm proud of me too, I guess. Thank you.
We love you, love Robin, love Fred.
Oh, come on, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Everyone's proud of Fred and loves Fred.
When the world loved Fred universally, it will be a great world.
That's right. I remember loving Fred back in Hartford. Nobody loved Fred back in Hartford. I was the only one.
Right,
believe
see?
me. Yeah. I saw something
They still don't love me there.
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
Chris, what were we talking about this morning when you were doing your Bigfoot impression? I was talking to you about,
Yeah, we like when he's very kind of, I guess, apathetic. He'll be like, I really do not care. I really don't give a shit about that.
I was on a real jag this morning just going, I do not give a shit. I do not give a shit.
Well,
like it's like, yeah, we know you don't give a shit. It's pretty obvious.
You remember we called him when they crowned the new Pope and we said, hi, like we're from the Vatican. We want you to be Pope. We want you to come live in the Vatican. We're going to give you money and power. And he was like, I really do not care. I got a fucking job. I fucking mop the floors. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he didn't want to be Pope.
Give you everything. He didn't care. He was like, nah. I fucking smoke weed. Fucking mopping the floors. I really do not give a shit. I have a job.
What other impressions were we doing? I know. We went into Blue Iris, rest in peace.
Oh, guys.
We were talking about sex with old people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And we slipped into George Takei. We had a lot of fun this morning. We went into the George Takei.
Went around the world.
Yeah, we
went around the world with impressions. Because I was having a coughing fit, and I went, excuse me, dry oatmeal. Does anyone have hot water? Hot water, dry oatmeal. And then there was a lot of impressions going on this morning, and it was funny.
It's fun. It is fun. But I really do not care. It
there
is
he is.
fun, but I don't give a shit.
Oatmeal. Steve Nowicki was going wild, and he jumped in. Young man, I was seduced by my camp counselor. The hairs on his arms were glistening.
They glisten in the sunlight, and it can be very erotic when the hairs stand up and the voluminous musculature is exciting.
But We're supposed to be in a meeting, but this is what we do all morning for 45
and
minutes.
other people are trying to work. They have like information they want to give you, and like it's important stuff. And we're just like, I do not care. I don't give a shit.
That's what makes it funny to me. Like Gary's trying to tell one of his stories, and we just keep going. We keep going. Dry oatmeal right over Gary.
Smart water.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I soaked through my Japans.
Excuse me. Wahamole. And like Gary will be talking, and then Steve was just going.
Dry oatmeal.
Like people have agendas. People have like things they want to share with you. There's live reads, like important stuff, and we're just like, oh my gosh, I'm playing with my tits.
And I don't help because I sit and laugh at all, but I just giggle the whole time. It's endlessly entertaining. We should really just record our meetings and then play those instead of doing a show.
You'd save an hour of your show.
Yeah, stay in bed.
Yeah, bonus hour.
That would be momentous.
Oh my God, a spider fell out of my cunt. Yeah.
And it is Takai, like okay, not Takai. Because Takai in Japanese means expensive.
I like when George tells a story and it goes nowhere, and it's a long story, about either Japanese internment camps or...
Well, Japanese American internment camps. A lot of people will say Japanese internment camps, but that would mean that it was in Japan. It was actually in America. They took us to Arkansas, the plains of Arkansas, and we were there. And there were lovely camp counselors, but it was not good. And in my play, Allegiance, which is also a book, you can hear the song, Our Time Now, which goes, it's my time to serve, my strength to give, my blood to offer.
I like when you're in the middle of something and then you'd yell at Brad to come bring you something. That's good too. Yeah. Hey, watch this.
Well, Brad, I'm infested with spiders. Please get the spiders. Brad.
And then I'll go, George, I think it's kind of rude to ring a bell for Brad. Don't you think?
Well, Brad needs to be kept in line. And the bell is the only thing that can get Brad up the stairs. Brad!
No, you know what? You know what line is good? When he goes, Brad gave me the bell.
That's right.
Yeah, I go, but Brad, isn't it rude to ring a bell for your husband?
Well, no. Brad loves the bell. Brad bought the bell. And if Brad didn't like the bell, he wouldn't have purchased it.
Could you imagine if I bought a bell for Beth? Like, like ringing it?
Yes, I could imagine it being thrown over the back at you.
Yeah, like there's a big dent in my head with a bell sticking out of it.
It's loud, too. I bought the exact bell that George actually uses, and it is so loud.
Wow.
You can hear it from a mile away.
Brad can't miss that.
He bought it from a church. A large church.
Brad should have bought him an air horn. That would have been funny. You know what I mean? Like,
a gong.
A gong.
Brad, get on Amazon and buy a gong.
If you want to do your Bigfoot, Wolfie was telling me. Wolfie, come in here. Bigfoot's latest crisis is the place where he lives. I guess they give him 2 meals a day. They're not putting meat. They're not putting meat in his spaghetti sauce. Wolfie, what's going on with that? He gets several meat. Like he lives in like a group home, right?
Yes, and they feed him, but he's really pissed off because they're just giving him plain spaghetti sauce and no meat. So that equates to 3 voicemail messages for me. Like I'm supposed to help him with this, and I have no idea what to do.
You wouldn't happen to. There you go. Yeah.
I'll get Wolfie. The fucking emergency. Call me back and I'll get me fucking meat in my spaghetti it is. I'm fucking the 3rd day in a row. I've been eating just fucking plain noodles. What the fuck? Call me back. Thank you.
You don't have the actual messages, do you? Handy or...
No, they haven't been loaded yet. Like I said, this is just from this weekend. The other one
call
was...
me.
some woman called him trash, like, walked by him and called him trash.
Aw.
So that turns into a voicemail for me. Like I
Lucky you didn't split her in half.
track her down.
Does he still
Brave
have that
woman.
girlfriend? Does he still have that girlfriend that he's in love with, and they fuck all
Yes.
the time?
Yeah, Elodie.
She was sending me pictures over the weekend.
Yeah.
I hear
Pictures of what?
of herself.
A vagina.
I would love to see those. You got to send me those.
Better
I'll
not
send
be
them to
sending you any picture of vagina, Wolfie. I'll come over there. You'll be the fucking meat in my spaghetti. You will be.
Yeah, she's
But
a
you
little
know what?
flirtatious sometimes. I'm worried.
No.
You think? How does he say it, Chris? Not melody. He goes
Elodie. You see, you missed that first word, that first letter, right? So you drop it. Elodie, negotiator.
Yeah. So when Melody sends you these pictures, are they nudes or are they like just sexy pictures of her in clothes?
No, it's her smiling and just like her doing her attempt at a cute smile, and then she sends me a lot of pictures of her artwork. She paints, so she's sending me constant pictures of her work.
Do you think
The
she's coming on to you in a
smile.
way? Do you think she's into you to a degree?
For sure. Yeah.
Really? You could
Yeah,
get
I
her,
think
you
so.
think?
I could get her.
I will
Don't
break
say-
every fucking bone in your fucking body, Wolfie. Better not fuck
Don't
with
say-
my fucking Elodie is.
Don't say anything to Bigfoot about it. It'll crush him. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I wouldn't break the bro code with Bigfoot. Yeah, he's
Right.
my buddy.
Right.
I couldn't do that.
Wolfie, it's that time of month, you know, where I'm having a birthday on the 20th of this month it is. This is me, Mark Shaw. I got another fucking problem going on. These people are messing with my clock. It is setting it at a different time. And that way I don't get up for work. Yeah, I just want to let you know what's going on up here.
Imagine that conspiracy theory. There are people out there who do not want
Yeah.
Bigfoot getting to work, so they're they're sneaking
Fucking
into
with
his
my
apartment
clock.
and fucking with his clock.
They call
That's
it daylight
amazing.
savings time. It's fucking bullshit. Wolfie, call me back. They fuck with my clock.
When you
He's
call him
convinced
back, when you call him back, you've never. But wait a second. When you call him back, you've never had a solution for any of his problems. Why does he continue to think you're going to solve the problem of someone breaking in and changing his clock?
Well, I think it's mostly I calm him down because he wants to overreact to everything, and I just tell him like, take a beat, let's just relax, let's talk about it, and that usually works. But yeah, like when he is bloody stool, I can't help with bloody stool.
I got fucking shit in my blood in my shit and shit in my blood. You better fucking call me back immediately. It is Wolfie.
You should solve his problem. You should start be like, all right, I want you to take 20 cc's of blah 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 blah. You know, it'd
What
be great.
CCs.
I don't
he's
know.
got to know what that is.
CC. I don't fucking know
CC.
CC.
You need cc's.
Who the fuck is CC?
cc's in it. It's a hot
better
chick.
Here on Meals on Wheels, he's feeding people fucking seeds and
Is he have the nerve to complain about Meals on Wheels, like the greatest charity ever?
Oh,
fuck.
He's a diva. He complains about everything, and that's why I try to remind him. I'm like, these people are taking care of you, and he goes off on a rant about everything.
Wolfie, I don't like Meals on Wheels. They only give me 2 meals a day. Fuck them. I'm
Wolfie,
hungry.
no filet mignon. The fucking Meals on Wheels. It is.
He called me at midnight. He called me at midnight for Lactaid. He needed Lactaid.
He knows that you don't live close by. How are you going to get him
No.
Lactaid?
Well, I told my wife, I'm like, I think I'm just going to send him Lactaid through DoorDash. And she's like, you can't start that. If you start doing that, he'll call for everything. And I was like, yeah, it's like feeding pigeons.
Yeah, he's a pigeon for sure. And you're a fish. He'll see you coming a mile away.
pumpkin
Wolfie, I'm lactating.
seeds
You better
and fucking the outer some part of the fucking inside of the pumpkin, and they serving that on Meals on Wheels. Wolfie.
They fed him the inside of a pumpkin. Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels,
Wolfie.
meanwhile, I love that organization.
Wolfie.
I mean, if you're ever going to give to a charity, give to them. I mean, they help people out who are down on their luck and don't have a meal. I mean, it's,
Wait,
you know,
better be a
people,
fucking pumpkin. It is.
old
Better be a
people.
fucking jack-o'-lantern.
people who can't get out of their house. You know, it's such a kind organization. He's like, I don't like it. They're feeding me pumpkin.
But the
It
fuck
is.
is this? This isn't beef bourguignon. It is. This is fucking pumpkin. It is.
He called me last week to remind me of this story. I guess he bumped into someone on the street. This person lives out in the wilderness, found Bigfoot one time and brought him to their house. And Bigfoot's convinced that they fed him human meat. I think they just told him that it was human meat. But like, so now he's been telling this story for years. Now he's consumed human flesh.
Fucking cannibal it is. I saw a fucking finger in the spaghetti they gave me. They did.
When did he bring this up again? Was it recently? He keeps bringing up that story.
That was Friday. He brought up that story. And
you've heard it before. And you've heard that story before.
For sure. Multiple times. And when he tells it, it's like the first time. He doesn't remember that, that he's told. I know every story of his life.
Well,
can you get tape of him telling the human, the cannibal story? Because it's just everything about that sounds funny. Like, here's this guy, this big mountain man. Somebody spots him and brings him, like lures him to their house. And then they feed him a meal. And then they tell him it's human flesh, which it probably was.
I'll have clips for you tomorrow.
Sounds outrageous.
Yeah, it's like
it's just like, who are these people roaming around?
Yeah, who find him or like who's brave enough to bring Bigfoot to their house? He's a pretty scary looking dude.
Would you really pick up Bigfoot to prank him or feed him human remains?
Here, watch this. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind getting in my car? I'd like to bring you home with me.
Okay,
I want to bring.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, sir. Here's some food. Would you enjoy some food? This is a human hand in spaghetti sauce.
I just shit out an eyeball. It is. What the fuck, Wolfie?
Oh,
Call
when
me
you get a
back.
spare moment, I got to tell you what they tried to pull while I was on the bus today. He thought I would stay on the bus for an hour and a half and expect me to hold my kidneys for that long.
Wolfie, you never guess what they pulled. I just choked on a fucking human toe. Call me back.
Yeah, that bus story. The bus wouldn't stop and he had to pee, so he gets mad, then he calls me to complain about it. I don't control the bus route. I can't help.
But you must be saying something to him that is making him feel better about his situation, because he keeps calling you to solve stuff, so he feels like you're doing something,
Yeah, I'm just a place for him to vent, and I don't mind doing that for him because I don't think he has that outlet. So, like what was it? Oh yeah, even I told him the spider story, and like getting bit, like you might get bit by a spider, and then he even has a story like to top that about how he got bit by a clam. Like he was eating a clam. He was eating a clam, and it latched onto his face. Like he had a clam stuck to
I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that story. You know why? I saw that in the Three Stooges. Curly was eating like in a restaurant, eating food, and then like the clam like attacked him like it was still alive, and it started biting his face. I think Bigfoot. I don't know, Bigfoot. You got a clam attacked you?
A clam fucking attacked me. I got bitten by a chicken cutlet one time to eat. The fucking head of lettuce tried to strangle me. A lot of fucking shit went down. Call me Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Wolfie. The bus wouldn't stop. I pissed myself. And I shit my pants. Call me.
The funniest thing is just Wolfie. Just saying
Wolfie. You better call me. I like when he's really like at a 10, like, Wolfie, this thing going on in it. You better call me. It is. And you talk to me immediately. It is Wolfie. Marky Shaw Jr. It is. Call me back.
Yeah, when he gets all fired up. Like normally he sounds like he's in a coma.
Yeah, it's either or it's you better call me back. It Wolfie, Marky Shaw Jr. It is. You better call me immediately. I got punched in the face by a What?
High energy Bigfoot is the best, right? And then when he drops back into low, energy and then goes into high energy.
All I know is anytime I go, Wolfie, hey, I want to call Bigfoot, we got to record something, it's always low energy. It's always like, it's always like,
remember
you
that clip?
want something, it's low energy.
Yeah.
Remember that clip when I went to visit him and he was still asleep at like noon?
Yeah.
And
It's like you poked a bear.
It really
took
is.
like 30 minutes to wake up.
Yeah. You
That's
could
what people yeah.
you needed that high energy Bigfoot, and you could only get low energy Bigfoot. Wake up, Bigfoot! Wake up!
Nah, my stomach is really fucking sour.
You say your stomach is sour? Is that right?
Nah, my fucking real wicked fucking bad gas.
Gastritis.
Gastritis it is. Huh? I fucking go, please. I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah, Wolfie, I just got a bad odor of shit in my room, and I don't know where it's coming from, and I need your help.
I got an idea where it's coming from.
To find it.
From your pants. Yeah, there's a bad shit smelling.
The bad smelling shit from where I do not know.
This is Marquis Shaw Jr. or Bigfoot. Yes. I got Melanie bugging me for money again. I'm about ready to give up on women, really. And then I'm getting accused of being a peeking Tom, and there's supposedly people yelling.
I like it's a Peking Tom, like he's from China.
A Peking duck.
And Melanie is Melanie.
Melon head. Melon
He's
ball.
such a Peking Tom. I can't believe it.
Peking Tom, a Peking duck. I don't fucking know. Call me back, Wolfie.
Like, I'm curious, how does he get accused of being a Peking Tom? Because well, we're accusing you, sir, because you're in front of somebody's window that's not yours, and you're looking in.
It's a giant boner.
And you're nude.
He really is Frankenstein.
Yeah.
He really is. He's roaming around the world, scaring
Wolfie,
everybody.
I'm your monster. You created me at age. Call me back.
It's not a bad idea for a movie, what Robin said. Like, if I cast him as Frankenstein, but like a modern day story of Frankenstein, where this guy, he means well, but he just doesn't fit in. And then when he sees children, they he's too strong for them, and it's.
Wolfie, didn't he used to get like chased by villagers? Like, isn't that not far off brand?
Oh
yeah.
yeah. He's been like run out of towns by the police because he was such a nightmare. They would just like get him on a bus and move him to the next town in Vermont, and then he'd be there for a few
it's
months, and then
that's the Frankenstein story. It'd be like, "Rrr, rrr." And then like they chase him with fire,
Down the fucking street here where I live. You know my number? Use it. In Montpelier, we have a skunk around here, and you might want to be careful if you show up at nighttime and watch out for the skunk that's hanging out around this building.
I got tape here. You have one last tape. Here he is waking up. This is the low energy Bigfoot.
Good morning. Yo.
Oh.
Are you still asleep?
Huh?
Did you just wake up?
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's 9:30. Did you sleep in today?
Yes, I did.
There, go have a seat.
Morning. I'm back at 5 p.m. I'm really fucking tired.
I just woke up.
What was the name of the guy in the Frankenstein movie, the blind guy who befriends Frankenstein? Like, I could get like a good actor for that to interact with him. Like, but I'd make the movie like a reality show. Like, we'd put him in situations, and it would be fucking awesome.
Are you a little sleepy?
Yes, I am.
Like the police and the firemen chasing him out of the community, and it's like,
I'm fucking hibernating. Come back. Come back in the spring.
Come back.
What time did you go to bed?
I don't even remember.
What's that?
There's a good noise for you to incorporate into your impression.
don't even fucking remember. I think it was March.
It's such a great sound. It's like, it's like human. So
I don't even know if that's a human sound. Yeah.
So instead of like, you'll just do that in the movie, you know?
Oh, growling.
Is that your morning growl?
Yeah.
Wolfie, what's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, so that he was exhausted from getting up from the bed and walking to the door to let me in, and then he crawled back in the bed in his full jeans and button-up shirt and got back into bed.
So he's fully dressed for the day when he wakes up because he doesn't change, right?
Yeah, he was wearing a flannel shirt with a gigantic spaghetti stain on it and jeans, and he just that's where he sleeps every night.
I bet you that spaghetti stain didn't have any meat stain on it because they don't serve meat with that.
He fucking did not. He fucking fucking me.
The breathing, he's like a wild boar. I mean, like, go ahead, Chris.
I don't remember. The greatest tape.
No.
It doesn't end.
Feeling a little rough?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yes. Words.
I love Wolfie, too. Wolfie's like, you feeling a little rough?
Wolfie's a brave man. I wouldn't want to poke that bear, I'll tell you that.
Early for you?
Yeah, you think?
Spaghetti, it's like hitchhiker blood.
Wolfie's like the mom waking his kid up for school, you know?
Someone's got a case of the Mondays.
Yeah, Wolfie's poor guy. He's trying to sleep, and this annoying man, you know, walks in like, "Hey, you having a good morning? Are you?"
Sweetness and light.
Working hard or hardly working.
I'm asking him questions about his shit-stained underwear on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed you're covered in spiders and shit.
Poor guy. Yeah. Some annoying guy from the Howard Stern show. He's like, you know, the guy's living in squalor. He can't even get meat with his spaghetti, and he's just like, and then this guy wakes him up. And the only time he has peace is when he's sleeping, you know. He accidentally snaps Wolfie's neck because he...
Whoopsie daisy.
Anyway, but the best is when we're having a meeting and Chris starts doing Bigfoot. But I mean, you can't do it all the time because I sit and laugh and then nothing happens in the meeting except for...
I know.
Don't get any work done.
Yeah, no work actually got done this morning.
I try to pick my spots. I do try to pick my spots, but it's fun. And then you kick off, and it only encourages me, but it's fun.
Right.
It is fun.
Yeah. Jelly Roll.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Great to see you. Welcome.
Thank you, man. Good morning, baby.
Your mom shouldn't goof on you and call you Jelly Roll. I mean, in a way, it's insulting.
Where I come from, it's funny. Everybody had them horrible nicknames. We had a dude in our neighborhood whose nickname was Shit Stain. He's a grown man now. He's 44, and I'm still like, what up, shit? These are just people from my city.
What's your name? Howard 100.
I do have a phony phone call, music related. The guy's called a concert promoter and used me complaining to you about people who go to concerts and sing behind you. Poor guy, they just tortured him. Yeah, they tortured this guy. And he's a concert. So I am playing the concert goer who demands a refund because people just...
And this is some like promoter or something?
Yeah. And he felt bad for me, but he doesn't want to give me a refund. You know, listen, these guys are operating on a small profit margin, and they can't afford to start refunding because I didn't like who was sitting behind me. But here we go.
Services, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. So I was at the Christmas show with my dad last week, and this couple, I guess this husband and wife, they were singing really loud, and they were annoying my dad and ruining the show.
Which show were you at, sir?
My dad can explain. Hold on. Hey, Dad, pick up.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
I fucking hate when I go to a concert. Some asshole is singing along.
Can you tell me what happened? Or
it's just so rude.
We recorded it for proof.
Listen to this. Yeah, I wish you'd die.
Are you sure this was at my show?
Holy shit, was it loud?
Yeah.
That fucking dumb Frankenstein voice. Come on, work with me here.
I mean, the show is over now, so there's not a lot I can do.
You're not supposed to sing. You're there to see the band sing.
Agreed.
Listen to this. People are fucked up, dude.
Look, I was there, and I didn't hear any of this. If I did, I would have had one of my security guys do something. But
I don't know how a human being makes sounds like that.
I understand, and it's really annoying when people do that. Well, all I can say, sir, is you just have to tell people.
Listen to this. What the fuck? If I was buried alive, I don't even think I could make those sounds.
Sir, I agree with you. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm a little pressed for time here.
My dad would just like a refund.
Listen, let me explain. He stayed for the whole show, so I it's like going to a restaurant. If you eat the whole meal, I don't think there's such a thing as a refund. You understand?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sir,
you didn't like that, did you?
What do you mean? No refund.
Wrong.
Check it out. Go to the website. Take a look. You'll see at the very bottom.
Broadway Blues.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we know that everything is gonna be fun. How about that?
Stop.
Fuck you.
Sir,
la, la,
do
la,
not
la,
show
la,
your
la,
face
la,
at
la,
my
la,
theater.
la, la. So stupid. Annoying people. That's what we do. That's how
How's
we
he gonna
roll.
know your face? He could never catch you.
I'm not allowed to go to those venues. That's like when I tell bad callers, you're not allowed to listen to the show anymore. How am I monitoring that?
Let's get busy. The Black Crowes held an exclusive concert for Sirius XM subscribers last week.
Chris is one of the greatest frontmen of all time. Those boys can rock. I love them.
Catch a special encore presentation on Howard's channels.
Jealous again. Yeah.
Sirius XM presents the Black Crowes in Austin, Texas. Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on Howard 101.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. That's ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter.com/100.
ZipRecruiter.
If you're thinking about a hybrid vehicle,
I love my Hyundai so much I put it in the garage, but I did not want it to be affected by the elements because it's too good a car for that. I'm thinking about getting a second Hyundai. I have one. I think I'm going to go get the Ioniq, which is a full electric car, and I absolutely adore it.
The Hyundai Palisade is another one of these cars that I think you should look into, Gary. It is comfortable. The interior is so remarkable, and a hybrid engine gets an EPA estimated 619 miles of range on select trims. The Palisade, listen to this, has an available class-exclusive dash camera. You need that. Smoother, safer drive, available H-Track all-wheel drive, available front and second row relaxation seat to help reduce fatigue. You get seating up to 8 people, the latest cutting-edge technology. It's a beautiful car. Check out all the Hyundais, but Hyundai Palisade at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete detail. It's Hyundai.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we know you're no stranger to setting big goals, whether in school, at work, or in life, and you're ready for more. At UMGC, we offer the skills-based education you need to move your career forward. Learn how to apply AI, data science, and other emerging tech, plus gain skills in leadership and critical thinking. You've come far. Succeed again. No application fee if you apply by June 1st. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
I just got my husband the coolest and most unique gift I've ever gotten him. His very own personalized comic book starring him. All I did was go to bookbyanyone.com, answer a list of prompted questions. Then AI did its magic with a list of hilarious comic book titles to choose from. And after uploading an image, you get to see your comic book cover and even preview the first page. This is a professionally printed comic book. It's 20 pages filled with 45 plus comic panels. This is so unique and made such an awesome gift. You guys got to check out bookbyanyone.com.
The golden age of broadcasting never ends.
The theater of the mind.
On Sirius XM Radio Classics.
Adventures in which you'll live in a million could-be years on 1,000 maybe worlds.
Channel 148 and the Sirius XM app.
Stern Show media producer J.D. Harmeyer enjoys a first-class meal on a flight to Paris.
I don't know if I want to eat the salad. Oh, no. What if I mix the cheesecake with the salad? That's so bad. No joking. I'm not joking, Charles. But small bites. Come on. Small bites. Shut up. You can't scream on a plane. Are you going to be telling me smaller bite? I was trying to just... I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Thank you.
The Howard Stern Show.
They just couldn't get it in the net. Incredible. Yeah, you're on the air. Welcome to Mad Soccer.
Gary! Gary, where are you? Hello, my name is Richard. Is this the soccer show? I'm a big fan. I'm a sports nut. Ah!
Right, yeah, thank you.
Did you know that soccer is a fantastic cardiovascular workout? If you're a big fatty, soccer can really help you lose that huge dumpy ass.
Yes, but I like to use clean language.
I once coached a woman who was so fat, her shit logs were like the size of my miniature schnauzers.
Yeah, you said enough already. Okay, we have a question? He went off? Yeah, it figures. It was a setup. Oh, well, we got a call over there. Let's see what we got over here. Hello, caller.
Hey, this is Rick. I'm calling in from my man cave. I'm a big fan.
Okay, thanks, man. Did you see any of the games?
Hell yeah.
I'll watch anything with balls. Okay, all in all, I just want to...
All right, here we go. Let's see. Hello? Welcome to Mad Soccer.
To watch your big soccer ball.
Oh, boy. Boy, these guys are... I'm telling you, you know what they're doing? They're sitting in front of the internet in their underwear and their pussycat, stroking the pussycat, watching porno. Hello, caller.
Hello. My name is Fiona Simmons. You know, there's something about soccer that you just don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
My new lady tits are the size of soccer balls.
They're going out. I mean, come on, give me a break, man. Unbelievable, man. Let's use on the phone. Let's see. What the hell? Might as well give it a shot. Hello, caller.
Now I'm lactating.
Boop. How's your kitty cat? Is he on your lap? In your underwear? Yeah, son of a bitch. Yeah, oh man. That was tough, man.
I think it was, by the way, that was a good Casey Kasem.
Thank you.
Sort of. I mean,
you know, and were you shocked as I was that when Casey Kasem's family was fighting over his remains for so many years that he could? Were you following that story at all, or did that not catch?
No,
you don't follow that.
No, but I remember the Casey Kasem getting really pissed off that he had to introduce like a sad song on the top 10, and he had then segue into like another happy song, and he like yells at the PA or something.
You know what's amazing about that? That poor son of a bitch spent a career having this good guy image. You know, he didn't curse. It was a wholesome show, the Countdown. Right. And then the one thing everyone like you remembers.
Which I bring it up again.
A dog dedication, a goddamn dog dedication.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, why do you got to make me do that?
Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah, it's great. I would think you would have been fascinated by Casey Kasem's family fighting over his remains. Like I followed every bit of it.
What was it? Was it like his ashes or?
No, they would not bury him because the kids wanted his body and his wife wanted the body, and the kids were fighting with his wife, and Casey was rotting while everyone was fighting.
What were Casey's wishes? Do we know?
This is the thing. No one knows. And I thought maybe we make a film together about this era. You know, I don't know.
This is why you have to be very specific in your will. And you're right. You have to just because people are grieving when it happens, and it's hard time to make decisions like that. So
you are so right. You talk about that. Like I was reading. I'm obsessed with. I don't know if you read the book. Gary Shandling. Judd Apatow took Gary Shandling's journals.
Yes. Yeah.
I have the book. I read it all the time because I was a big Gary Shandling fan. Meanwhile, I said to my wife, make sure you burn my journals. I don't want Judd Apatow putting out a book of my private thoughts. They're private thoughts.
And I guarantee you, Judd will do it. He will find them.
He will. He will come to my house and take those journals and make a book.
And he'll donate the profits to charity, but he still put it all out there.
Right. Like, let's keep things private. Oh, my God. Oh,
okay, so the Beastie Boys, it was 2008. It was Rock the Vote, the Rock the Vote organization to get young people to go out and vote election year, and they were doing some concerts for them in Ohio, and the guys asked if I would go on stage with them for like a verse of Root Down in, I think it was it was either Akron or Canton or something like that, in like a 10,000 seat arena, and it's literally the most nervous I've ever been in my life. I mean, it was insane, so surreal, so frightening. Because I was like, basically the idea was like I was going to switch places with Adam Horovitz. We all went to a Walmart or a Kmart that day and got like these Dayglow orange hunting caps and I don't know, like blue jackets. Like, so we're all dressed the same. So then at one point after like the second verse of Root Down, Adam runs off stage and then I run on dressed like him and I do a verse with the guys and end the song.
Unbelievable!
Yeah.
I would shit my pants.
No, it was literally the most scared I've ever been, and I didn't fuck it up. I was like, okay, but my God, that was scary.
Scared because you're not a singer, or a rapper, or and also like
it's the Beastie Boys. It's the fucking Beastie Boys, and and also the fans didn't ask for it. And so, you know what I mean? I'm just going to
right. Yeah, no one's looking for you.
So, and then all of a sudden I pop out there. They don't know what's going on. And like, hopefully I get the verse right. But it was really, it was really exciting. And then they all signed my hat and I have my hat at home in a little like glass, cubicle thing. And it's one of my prized possessions.
Do you become super friendly with those guys after something like that? Or is it just like a one-off and then?
No, I've known those guys over the years, we've never been like really, really close, but I've known Adam probably the most over the years. And Adam Yauch was amazing. And he was a filmmaker too. And he had, oscilloscope and he made movies and he was just a really cool guy. But so over the years I would interact with him, and Adam and I would sometimes I see Adam every once in a while, and Mike I haven't talked to for a while, but I'm just the biggest fan.
Yeah, no, what a band. Yeah. Unbelievable. I was thinking too, you talk about bits. I called you about this because I was so into it. When you appeared on the Oscars and you came out of the stage, you rose up on the stage, and then the stage elevator broke,
Yeah.
I thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever. like I just, did you get any more, did anyone bother beside me to call you and say how great that bit was? Or do people in show business just, they don't do that?
No, I did. I got nice feedback on that. Yeah, I heard from people. I mean, it's one of those things that you don't, that's another nerve-wracking, scary thing to do.
Yeah. Why? Because it's on live television.
I don't love live performing. It's not my forte. It's not my thing. So yeah, anything like that. And also it's the Oscars and everybody in the world is there and you're trying to do something funny and you're committed to the bit and if either the bit's going to work or it's not going to work. And there's always that moment, that one I was like on this like stage elevator. So I'm below the stage waiting to go on. And there's that moment where you just go like, literally like right before you go on and you go, why am I doing this? What is my life about? What is the meaning of life? Why am I here? And then you all of a sudden go up. And
I get it. It's like my fart man moment. It was why am I actually doing this thing?
Exactly,
I mean, I'm embarrassing myself.
That millisecond before it happens. And then once it goes, it's like it's going and, you just hope it's going to work or whatever. So I was relieved. It's just like relief.
Did you come up with that idea?
No. They pitched me the idea. They pitched me a bunch of different ideas. And there's a guy named John Max who's a great writer. He's been writing on the Oscars for 25 years. And every time. So there'll be like new writers every year, but then guys like John who are there. And they pitch a bunch of ideas. And then that one was sort of, it seemed like just kind of very simple. And, on the page, it wasn't that flashy. There weren't a lot of, lines to it or whatever. But then I thought, okay, well, if it, it could work, the physicality of it could work.
You played it great. In fact, for those who did not see it, when someone comes rising up out of the stage, it's a very sort of pretentious moment. They go, now Ben Stiller. And he's coming up out of the stage and he's not even halfway up, just the forehead and the eyes. And they freeze the fucking thing and it broke. And you start trying to deliver your lines. I went, well, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
And I know what you mean because as great as it might look on paper, you're there live and the next day, especially with the Oscars, everybody shits on the Oscars. Ben Stiller, who does he think he is? He thinks he's funny.
Right.
He came out of the stage.
Yes. You have to. It's one of those things where you just have to commit to it. And also, I thought, okay, well, it's for production design. So the joke of like the stage not working, and then I go, the nominees for production design are, and so that people would put together that's a bad, production design moment. But
such a good bit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Those things, you appreciate something when it's funny, but I also feel for the hosts every year because no matter what, there's never a consensus, right? I've watched people do amazing. Jimmy all the time. Jimmy Kimmel, incredible. Steve Martin, and but there's always people just love to write shit about. No, that was that. No.
Steve Martin was one of the best hosts. You're right, and Jimmy does a great job. And you know who's great at doing live bits on award shows. And it's funny, you hate it, but you do great bits on these award shows. I know you put a lot of work into it. You don't just go out there and wing it. But the other guy is Jim Carrey. I've seen some of the funniest shit this guy's ever done. Has been on award shows, right?
Yeah. He like intentionally wants to shock people. Like when he did his speaking out of his butt thing. Right? Yeah. Which is like in the fart man world. I mean, but that was, he intentionally wants to get people uncomfortable, which I love too.
Did you make the statement that you would choose a Knicks championship over winning an Oscar? And by the way, just for the record, I don't believe that for a minute, but go ahead.
No, I never made that statement. I got somebody somebody threw that question at me. And I think I went,
No, you would love an Oscar.
Sure, of course.
You won an Emmy early in your career for the Ben Stiller Show.
Yeah.
But and Severance was nominated for I don't know how many friggin' Emmys.
27, I think.
Were you pissed?
No,
that
24.
You did not?
I don't know. I'm saying that maybe I'm exaggerating.
Did you have a speech that night prepared? You did.
I was thinking. Yeah. Well, of course. Of course. I mean, I've been through this a few times. And it's you go through this emotion. We call it in our family self-emotional terrorism, but basically where you just go through okay, if it happens, this is what I'm going to say. But should I write it down? Should I not write it down? Then I think of it on my phone. Then I start writing on my phone. I'm like, well, writing it on my phone means it's not going to happen because I'm jinxing it by writing it on my phone. I'm just going to be the guy writing on his phone. Yeah. So I did that whole thing, and then honestly, it's the stress for me of the speech is so much that I felt a little bit of relief, when I didn't win, because I didn't have to make the speech.
I thought you were.
But then
I really did.
that quickly was overtaken by
Severance has gotten you such notoriety. That would have been the icing on the cake. We would have liked it.
Yeah, but these awards thing. It's like impossible to handicap it. It's impossible to really understand how that all works.
Do you have to campaign for an Emmy? Did you have to you do?
Yeah, everybody's doing all of that stuff if they're at any of those events and all that, and credit to the Apple people, they're really good with that. But it's kind of crazy that all that stuff has to happen, And I think there's an argument for just like totally just staying out of it.
Right.
I haven't done that yet, but
like the Woody Allen thing. You act like you don't care. Yeah, and,
honestly, because I really do feel like you can't help but get because it's all you're being told about it, and you go to this thing, that thing, and everybody's talking about it. You can't help but not just be sort of riled up by it, and I really, it's my least favorite part of all of this stuff.
We should mention that Severance did win 8 Emmys.
It did.
We would have liked you to win the Emmy.
No, I was very happy that what the people who won and all that, and our actors, our young actors on the show. I was very happy about that.
Howard 100.
I woke up this morning, as you know, it's my special day, which we should probably not spend too much time talking about because I'll get depressed. But I woke up this morning and I heard this coming out of the living room. See if I can do this. I'm playing it off my phone. Can you?
Do you have the volume up?
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I see what you have to do. They made the iPhone more complicated, honestly.
Yeah, it was another one of those updates.
Yeah. I hear. You're right. I think I have it now.
Oh.
There you go.
Now, that must have made you melt.
It did. Beth, I told you Beth in like 6th grade played the recorder in her school play.
Yes.
And when I heard that, I was like, well, I bought her a recorder. But, of course, Jimmy Kimmel outdid me because when I looked for a recorder for Beth for her birthday, it was I looked for the most expensive one I could find. I found one for $15. It looked like a kid's toy. You know what I mean? I guess no one makes good recorders. But somehow, like Jimmy outdid me.
Kimball.
He found like this, like a recorder that almost looks like a clarinet. It's so well made.
Wow.
Yeah, and like Beth every minute is like, wow, Jim, leave it to Jimmy to find that recorder. Leave it to Jim, and I'm like, oh yeah. In other words, you didn't put the time and effort in that Jimmy did.
That's right. Jimmy actually thought it through and did some research.
Yeah. And meanwhile,
effort.
I put in a shitload of effort, and I really tried hard because when she said to me she played recorder, I go, I'm buying her a recorder. So I feel, I got her on the path. But anyway, I ended up looking bad because Jimmy, of course, outdid me. He got her it even has a case. It looks like a clarinet, this thing. It's really beautiful.
Does
anyway,
Jimmy understand that he did that?
No, but because I would never complain because now.
But I mean, did he know you had gotten her this recorder?
Yes.
And then he went out and found a better one.
Well, Beth did complain to everyone within earshot that it was a shitty recorder, that she couldn't play it. So, I mean, yeah. I just didn't think.
He was led down a path, yeah.
I didn't think they made recorders that were any good based on my research, but evidently my research wasn't as good as Jimmy's. But in any case, She got Jimmy's, and then she decided a couple of weeks ago that she would learn Happy Birthday. And she said, it's really weird. I could play it really well. And then when you walked in the room, I got nervous. And I said, now you know my problem as a guitar player. When someone says, play me a song, I can't play even the simplest thing. Can't do it. It's really weird. I recorded myself playing Eleanor Rigby on the guitar that I was going to put out to the fans. But even that, like I sat in the studio and did it, and it was really difficult. Like that's a song I can play pretty fluently, and just kind of, I might still put it out. I'll see. I'm thinking
Well,
about it.
even when you're, it's another step.
Yeah.
That recording is there. Now that's the pressure of making it perfect while you're,
Yeah.
you don't have an engineer with you. So you've got to get it right. It's very, a lot more pressure to get it right because you're recording it. So
Very
that's
stressful.
something you have to get used to that kind of pressure now too.
Yeah. Anyway, so Beth practiced for weeks. And I said, well, now you know how I feel when you say to people, hey, play something for them on the guitar. And I'm like, I can't do it. It's really hard. She said I was sweating, I was shaking, I was nervous. All of a sudden, she goes, I can't believe it. Yeah, it was really hard to play that. I said, well, I tell you to practice more, but that doesn't even help that. Like, if you have to go play in front of people, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's a leap. That's, that getting in front of people with their expectations. That's, if you walk out with a guitar or any other instrument and you're in front of people or you're on a stage, they assume a lot about what they're going to hear.
Yeah. I didn't have any kind of birthday celebration. Thank God.
No?
Nah.
Just a quiet dinner or something with you and Beth?
Well, last night we went out to dinner. We went with Dr. Agus. He was in town, and he, I know he's giving some speech somewhere, and he said, hey, you guys are around? I said, yeah. So we went out to dinner with him. Of course, we talked about you. I said, when the fuck are they going to cure Robin already? I need her a top condition. I didn't get a real clear answer, but.
Never a clear answer.
No, listen, cancer's a tricky thing. He says all kinds of innovation is coming up and all kind of stuff because of AI and all kinds of new ways of treating cancer. So I'm hopeful. And you know what's good about you? You're doing well. So, you'll hang around and wait for the ultimate cure.
The actual cure.
Yeah. And everything's fine. Listen, you beat this thing for how many years now? Is it 11? I'm going to say
13.
13?
Yeah.
When you first got it, everyone was like, hey, they pulled me
13.
aside.
Wait a minute. It's 14.
Is it really 14 since you had the operation?
Yes.
Wow.
2012 was when I got diagnosed.
Well, you
And
being
it's
alive is my best.
2026.
You being alive is my best birthday gift because I'll tell you, I mean it. I really do mean it because I needed you to hang in there. And you did, as I told you to do, to stay alive. And thank you for doing that.
You wouldn't let me die. You said, no, you can't.
As I instructed you. Oh, when she first got it, everyone was like, well, you better prepare yourself. I said, prepare myself for what? She's not going to be here. I go, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, medical guy. You beat the odds. You beat them all. Go fuck themselves. Everybody. Except for Dr. Agus. He's my man. It was great seeing him, too. We had a nice dinner. And I said, you're my birthday dinner. He goes, oh, he didn't realize.
You're my present.
Yeah. Had a good dinner, too. Nice. It was, Beth got all dressed up. Had the titties out. Looked good. Made me glad to be alive.
Titties.
Exactly. Titties.
Titties.
And, yeah, we're here.
I usually send you a card at least for your birthday, but it took me by surprise this week.
Don't worry about it. I told you, let's knock off all the bullshit.
It
You and
wasn't
I have
going to
bought-
be. I was just going.
You
to
and I
write
have bought
you-
each other everything there is to buy each other.
It was just going to be a card with my
Yeah.
thoughts about you on your birthday, and
Yeah,
I
Robin writes
totally
these
blew
really-
it.
She writes such a sentimental card. I usually take these cards and throw them right in the garbage, but she writes out these personal messages that are so beautiful that I actually save them. I'm getting sentimental. Knock that off, too. You're getting me all weepy. Johnny, you're on in New York.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Fred.
Thank you.
Howard, I just want to say, it seems that you and Beth have such a wonderful relationship together. And it's so nice to hear all the loving things that the two of you do. And I just want to wish you a happy birthday and hope you have a great day.
Thank you. Yes, I feel very, very fortunate that I woke up to Beth playing Happy Birthday on the recorder. I think it bears listening to one more time. She goes, please don't play this on the air. So, of course, I play it. Here we go. See if I can do this. Might work now. No, fuck.
Did you record it?
Yeah. I beat off to that, by the way. By the way, as I mentioned, it is my birthday. I don't want any hoopla. I'm very depressed about it, and I'm scared, quite frankly. I said to my wife, I'm scared.
What do you mean? What is scaring you?
Fuck, it's almost the end. I mean, I'm at the back nine, whatever you want to say. I mean, and she
Look
was
at your
doing this.
family.
She goes, you know, so she mentioned a guy we know. She goes, you know, he's 81 and he's spry. And so you're 10 years away from that and you're going to live to, I go, my mother was on the phone with me last night. Let me tell you something. It is so depressing. I mean, I'm happy she's alive, but sometimes I go, this is just, she was just so upset over nothing, but it doesn't matter. You know, she's an old lady and everything kind of sets her off. And she was crying and sobbing to me.
Oh, dear.
And it was really hard. It was really hard. Not because I'm upset for my mother, but because I'm upset for me. It was really hard, Robin. I could see
You've
myself.
got to listen to these
Oh,
sobs.
my God. Robin, it's a horror story, what she's describing. There's nothing pleasant about it. And, you know.
Every person who gets to an advanced age does not have the same experience.
Yeah.
I know you, and you can be led. You've got to stop thinking that it's going to be the same way for you.
Look at you. Get over here. Come here. Come here and party with me. No, you know, she was, but it was guttural. She was like, well, here I can do And then she's like, don't remember me like this. You know this isn't me. And I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, dear.
And she's right. That isn't my mom. I don't know who's laying in that bed. But it sucks for her, and it hurts to hear it, and it's scary as fuck. Anyway, to cheer us all up on my birthday, and I asked, the guys asked me, who do you want on the show today to cheer you up? That's my guest right now, right on time. Mr. Governor, I asked for you today because you're so upbeat and positive. Thank you for appearing on my birthday. It's an honor to have you.
Don't remember me like this, Howard. I'm just kidding, Howard. I'm kidding. Happy birthday, Howard. I love
Thank you.
I love you.
Well, I love you for doing this. I know it's early. I know you're in L.A. I know that you have a lot on your mind. But thank you for what words can you offer us about aging, about birthdays, anything you have to say is always an inspiration.
First of all, Howard, let me say that, you know, your mom is probably the best case scenario for you, right? I mean, right? I mean, I used to be hot and sexy. Now I look like Ronnie. You know what I mean? It's not good, Howard.
Yeah, I know.
It's not good. It's not good.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's
but-
got to be difficult for a guy like you. I mean, you were
Right.
ripped, man. You were jacked and handsome as can be. And I mean, now in old age, it's hard to look in the mirror, I imagine, right? I know it is.
Of course, Howard. I mean, I was 7-time Mr. Olympia, and I was in all these movies now, and now these days I look like the wicked witch after they, threw the water on her and all that. My body is totally melting and all that. It's fantastic. But I tell you, I look at you. I'm looking at you right now, Howard. I can see you, and your face. It's interesting. Your face looks like something that I recently have had lasered off my ball sack, so it's not bad, No, I'm kidding, Howard. We're friends.
I know. A little roasting is good, but be
Right.
gentle, Arnold. I mean, listen. I mean, I'm Mr. Governor. I'm just so depressed with this birthday thing. I mean, I really.
What do you have to be depressed about? I agree with Robin. What do you look so? You look good, Howard. I mean, what the hell are you bitching and whining about? They have all this success and the radio show and all that. And all you sit there crying and all this shit. What the hell's the matter with you? What is it? What is it that has you down?
Thank you, Arnold.
Well, it's rough. You can't do what you used to do. You understand?
Listen. I say age is just a number, a really, really high number, but it's
yes.
Exactly. No. But how old are you? What are you? 87?
I don't want to talk. No, not 87. Somebody said, I was so insulted. Somebody said the other day, like, how old is Howard? Isn't he like 74 or 5? And I went, I mean, don't I look younger than that? I mean, I always think I look a little bit younger than what I actually am.
Right. Well, listen, the delusion is a powerful thing. But let me say something, Howard.
Yes.
There's nothing happy about your birthday, really, because how can somebody like you, who looks like a praying mantis, be happy about anything? I mean, my God.
No, he's right. He's right. You know what? Go ahead. Give me a dose of reality, please. Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. Here's what you do, Howard. There's a great technique. Tell people what you do is lean into it. Tell them that you're 90 years old, and then they will say, wow, you look great for your age. You see, it's the reverse psychology and all that.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I think I'm going to say I'm 90 years old. Right. They'll say, boy, he looks good.
And, instead of all the cats and all the shit, get a pony and a little miniature horse like I have here at the house. It's much better for you. Yeah.
You think I'll feel better if I get a miniature horse? I'll feel better about myself.
Yeah, of course. Just spend your days. Listen, just retire already, goddammit. We're all so sick of it. I can't take it anymore. And spend your days feeding carrots to your little horse and stuff. It's beautiful, right? And
right.
Beth
Where
can
does
play
that
the
horse go
flute.
to the bathroom? Who cleans up after?
Wherever you
Beth
want.
doesn't-
That's the thing. You
Beth
shit
doesn't
wherever
play
you
the
want.
flute. Beth plays the.
Listen, when you're older, you can, yes, exactly. Have Beth play the recorder, right? And you feed the horse the carrots, and you yourself can shit wherever you want also. So this is fantastic for you.
Because you can blame it on the horse? Is that the idea?
Blame? Who cares? Nobody gives a shit. When you're at your age, Howard. By the way, I walk around the house nude. I shit all over the house. Nobody cares. They think it's adorable. They go, "Oh, that's sweet," right? Nobody.
So
gives
you're
a
walking
shit,
around,
Howard.
and like a horse, just shit drops out of your ass.
It drops out of you, and people do not question it. They say it's endearing because you're old. They don't care anymore, Howard.
Right, I get it.
I'm telling you,
By
it's
the
like
way,
a fucking zoo over here. Anyway, right.
let me say while I have you on real quick.
Right.
It is the 20th anniversary of our fake Arnold Schwarzenegger pranking George Takei. Robin, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Arnold was the governor of California at the time. George Takei, of course, who was so brilliant on Star Trek. George wanted Arnold to legalize gay marriage in California, so we had our impersonator call in for George to make his case. Let me give you a short reminder. It's the 20th anniversary of this, which is maybe one of the greatest pranks we've ever pulled off.
The California legislature passed the same-sex marriage bill, and all that was required for that to become the law of the state was your signature.
Right. Well, unfortunately, that day I did not have a pen that was working, so it was a very difficult situation. I said, "Listen," I said, "Guys, can I get a pen?" Oh shit, so I couldn't do it. So,
Governor, you have a serious responsibility, and you're treating it so flippantly. Is this the way you're going to conduct your governorship?
you give me me a back rub plus a little reach around, I was signed to do.
You've got a deal.
Now, Mr. Governor, in all
Now we're
seriousness,
breaking all kinds of news here.
you are not.
Actually, I think I'd enjoy that.
George, George, may I be honest? I know you're in a.
He says he'll sign the bill.
He says he'll sign the bill. For
Howard,
George.
we have made history here,
Yes.
and Californians, I think, will be very grateful.
You know what was so great about that call, Fake Arnold? That even when you tried to tell George in so many ways that you were not the real Arnold Schwarzenegger, he carried on still as if you were the real Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was an amazing day.
Right. 15 minutes or something like that. He just believed all of it. Hook, line, and sinker. It was fantastic.
Yes, it was. And by the way, to honor the fact that not only is it my birthday, but more importantly, the 20th anniversary of the fake Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Takei the phone call. Now, fake Arnold and fake George Takei will reenact some of the conversation for you. Here they are to perform some of the phony phone call. Are you there, fake George Takei?
Good morning.
And
How
fake
are you?
Arnold, of course. Yes. All right. Go ahead, guys. Honor us.
Mr. Governor, I am disappointed in you. And when you ran for office, you made moderate statements on a plethora of issues. And when faced with the opportunity to sign gay marriage into law, you were flippant, you were unwilling to sign. You were flip-flopping on the issue. And I take issue with that, Mr. Governor.
Oh, come on. Who gives a shit? You're one of the gays, right, George? You're one of the gays. Let me say
yes,
this.
I
First
am.
of all, that's fantastic. Good for you because, men are very horny and you get two men together and I think that's fantastic. I love the gays, the tops and the bottoms. I would totally pick the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So I support it. I totally support it. But let me say this, George. Why would you want to get married? I mean, it's a total pain in the ass. You sleep with the same person every night. You've totally got it made. Go get your dick sucked in the park or whatever it is you do over there, the brambles or whatever.
Mr. Governor,
I love it.
this is no. This is not about the brambles. Do you know what are the fundamental pillars of marriage? Loving, care, support. Do you not understand that and how the people of California need this?
Right, I don't give a shit. Be as gay as you want to be. Put the dicks in the butt and all that. It's terrific. It's more made pussy for me. Go fuck Brad. I don't give a shit. It
Mr.
doesn't
Governor,
matter to me.
You have serious responsibility,
Right,
and you are
right.
treating it very flippantly.
Sure, you know
Is
what?
this-
Oh, shut up. Listen, I don't care. You know what? Here's a new law. The gays, they're not allowed to vote anymore. Let's wrap this up because my maid just bent over and I need to make another Arnold. Come on, let's
Mr.
go.
Governor, is this how you plan to treat your governorship? Because I hear echoes of the campaign that you are being frivolent, and flip-flopping on so many things.
George, it's a fake Arnold. You idiot. It's blatantly obvious this is an impersonator. How do you not understand that? 20 years later, it's not really Arnold.
Mr. Governor, your disguise cannot fool me. I know that you're trying to obfuscate the point here, that all was required of you was your signature to pass this into law.
George, this is George. I'm a voice actor. Josh Robert Thompson is I'm not Arnold. This is a prank. This is my regular voice.
Mr. Governor, you certainly are an actor, but you cannot act as if you do not have responsibility to the California people and the United States of America when you put your hand on the Bible and you sign into oath to serve.
Listen, George. Listen, I also do Morgan Freeman. Look, see, now I'm Morgan Freeman. Hey, George, how you doing, you old son of a bitch?
Mr. Governor, I was aghast. You had the chance to prove yourself.
This is total bullshit. All right, listen, George. I'll sign the fucking bill. All right, gay marriage is legal. I made you the Pope. There you go. Jesus Christ, are you happy now? I did it.
We have made history today on the
You have, George. Thank you for that.
Right.
You're
You hear
fantastic.
you're queer. You hear you're queer. Now shut the fuck up about it. Unbelievable. Wow.
Californians will be grateful to you.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
By the way, boys, fabulous job with your impersonations.
Yes.
The wonderful Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonator and the wonderful George Takei impersonator. you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Howard.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna go shit on my floor.
Now I'll play this back.
Shut up!
Hi, I'm Howard. What's up, Bob?
Shut up!
Listen to this song.
Shut up!
I'm afraid we've run into a little trouble, Robin. Meet my boss, Howard. Here he is.
Yucko's been on the phone since fucking 6 a.m. with some kind of, I said, what, I said to Gary, what does Yucko want? I go, because he always, he doesn't just call in with something funny. There's something he wants.
Right.
And sure enough, he's written some movie and he's looking for people to fund it,
Oh.
Do you care? I've been avoiding taking this call, but now I'm feeling bad. Like the whole morning has been ruined because I see Yucko is on the phone.
He's
I
still
swear
there.
I swear to God, Robin, I don't burden you with this stuff. But I'm sitting here, I have all the equipment, I see who's on the phone, and it's like 5:50 a.m. I came downstairs 5:30 or so. And I see Yucko's already on the phone.
On the phone.
And I go, so I said to Gary, why is Yucko on the phone? What does he want? What does he need? Oh, he's got a movie he wrote and he wants someone to pay for it. So I said, you know what? Fuck this. Okay, the guy has a right to be on the phone. I don't ban anyone from calling in, but I'm just tired of being used sometimes. And then the whole morning I'm just going along, and every second I keep looking, waiting for Yucko to hang up.
Right.
And this must be real.
This
must be real desperation because he's still on, and it's 10 minutes past 9. He's been on for 4 hours.
Is he awake? Is he, is he articulate?
He's never been articulate. So, I love Yucko, and I love when he's funny, and I love his act, and I love when he did some real innovative stuff, especially at the beginning of the internet.
He's awesome.
But, and I said to Gary, why is Yucko on the phone? I know he's just going to use me because he's got some project that he wants to promote. And I like him. I like Yucko, whatever his name is. And he goes, Gary goes, he wrote a horror movie called Woolly Burger. I go, what? Woolly Burger. I go, you can't even say the name of this fucking movie. I'm supposed to finance it? I think he wants the audience like a GoFundMe or something.
Right, yeah.
I got to do it. I feel bad now.
Because he's still on. He waited you out.
Yeah, he waited me out, the son of a bitch. He knows I'm going to pick up. Let me pick up. I'll be a second with this. I hope. Yucko, you're killing me.
Come on, man. Is this the suicide hotline?
No, I thought you were doing well. We promoted that that cartoon that you had, and it did well, I thought.
I had the whole thing going at Netflix. It was going great. And then, Netflix only does like 3 or 4 seasons of a fucking show. And goddamn, the fucking strike happens. This AI bullshit's popping up all over the place. The fucking town's drying up. Everybody's moving away. Goddamn, man. Fuck Hollywood.
Where's everyone going, Yucko?
I don't know. I guess out your way.
New York?
It fucking sucks.
I heard everyone's leaving New York.
Yeah.
Why did you not find out where everyone was going?
Yeah, Yucko, why stay in Hollywood?
Leaving.
It's like,
so, Yucko, you saying now, after that hit show you had on Netflix and everything, now you're broke?
I had 2 hit shows on Netflix.
I know. What's going on? You should be like in. Why don't they finance this movie?
No, I'm trying to finance it myself. I broke this clowny fucking costume out of a Trader Joe's bag in a storage building. Threw the shit back on. I'm doing cameos. I'm selling Blu-rays, signing autographs.
Blu-ray?
I didn't want to put this shit back on. Yeah.
Wait a second. You're back to wearing the clown uniform.
Yes.
And you're selling Blu-ray? Who the fuck has a Blu-ray player? What do you mean you're selling? This sounds like a disaster.
I don't know. Some guys told me, hey, people like physical media now and bullshit like that. I was like, just put me back. Give me another goddamn cartoon. I should get on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever the fuck. I don't care. I don't want to do a goddamn movie. Fuck Hollywood. Fuck show business. Fuck LA.
Yucko.
Fuck the Dodgers. Just fucking get me something else going. but my goddamn reps are fucking, I don't know. The business is tough right now. You just got to wait it out. Fuck you.
You know
I'm
what?
not waiting shit out.
You know, it's kind of funny because I have a million thoughts about this. I didn't want to get into a whole big Yucko segment, but I guess now I'm going down the rabbit hole because, first of all, I was like, okay, Yucko had to put on a clown, like a shitty, smelly Yucko clown outfit in order to be a stand-up comedian, which comedians look down on. They're like, you know, oh, he wears a clown uniform. Other comedians, for some reason, I don't know why, I thought the clown character was hysterical, but I know like stand-up comics are like, oh man, he's not a real comic. He uses props and he wears a clown outfit. You know, they're snobs. They put other guys down.
There's something about prop comedians they don't like.
Yeah, like I know every comedian's like, oh, fucking Carrot Top. And I mean, hey, dude, Carrot Top's doing a lot better than you.
Yeah.
I'll go see Carrot Top. I like when he pulls shit out of a fucking trunk. I'm sorry. I love the dude who smashed
I never saw
watermelons.
anybody palling around with Gallagher either. You know, it's just
Gallagher
in a desert island by themselves.
Gallagher and his brother couldn't even get along. I mean, and then so like Yucko, I always thought Yucko was funny. Yucko put on the clown uniform. The dude would go out and do street comedy. It's the funniest stuff I ever saw. I loved it. Always had him on the show and everything, but I didn't know why comics put down other comics, but they do. They do all the time.
Yeah.
I loved all this.
I mean,
okay.
Prop comics are looked down on, but clowns are a goddamn pariah, I think.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was terrible. And plus,
Clowns are worse.
Plus, for some reason, Yucko wouldn't wash his clown outfit. He thought it was funnier, but it smelled. Anyway, Yucko gets, like, I figured, like, it's just going to end badly. You know, we'll find Yucko passed out in a shower, drunk or something, with the needle in his arm. I thought for sure. I mean, I remember even Beetlejuice used to goof on Yucko for his clown act on the road. Like, Beetle had a better, situation. Anyway, and Yucko couldn't get pussy. It was like one girl paid attention to him, and then he was heartbroken. It was a disaster. Everything was. This is the movie. I don't know what this movie is. What's it called again?
I don't know what you're writing.
It's called Woolly Booger. It's
Woolly
it's a horror
Burger
comedy.
Well, no one wants to
Booger.
mix. People don't want to mix horror with comedy, in my opinion. But okay.
Although scary movies,
maybe you're right.
Shaun of the Dead, they've done
You're
it
right.
before. I'm just
All right, I'll go with it. And Woolly Burger. First of all, make a name that's easy to pronounce. But okay.
Booger,
So then,
like the thing that comes out of your big nose,
Oh, Burger. Woolly Burger.
Woolly
That's
Booger.
hard. Woolly Burger. Okay.
It's a
Anyway.
monster. Down south, they
here's-
call them Woolly Boogers. It's like
Here's
a
the
Bigfoot.
movie.
It's like
Here's
a
the movie.
cryptid, It's a woolly booger. Like the Jersey Devil, Bigfoot, Yeti, Loch Ness,
All right. I'm not putting it down. I understand.
Why
But the
don't you
real
just throw the
movie.
script in the fucking fire with your fucking journals, okay? Just read it. Or why not
real-
be in the motherfucker? You can be the monster. We'll bring you out to the woods. We'll spray you down with that spray bottle. You take your shirt off with your praying mantis body, and we'll have a big hit on our hands. That's what we'll fucking do. I'm
The
so
real
sick of
movie-
this business, Howard.
Is the Yucko story, because
Yeah.
then Yucko, I figured, okay, it's over for Yucko. Even we were, what's he going to do? He doesn't want to. Then he went through this whole thing. He doesn't want to put on the clown outfit anymore. We're like,
Right.
well, Yucko,
No.
we're not having Roger in. This is not happening. You're putting on that fucking clown outfit. So that became a struggle. And then, lo and behold, success happens. Yucko goes to Hollywood, gets rid of the clown outfit, writing hit shows, cartoons on Comedy Central. He's a funny guy. He's writing for Netflix. He has 2 hit series on Netflix, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about Yucko anymore.
Yeah.
One less, it's like Yucko's fine. Then all of a sudden, here he is again. No money, Hollywood shit. You're not getting pussy, right?
Oh hell no! I'm still fat. My fucking
Oh.
teeth are falling on my head. My hair's falling out.
When
I
are you-
should play the fucking monster.
When are you gonna, when's the last time you got laid?
I don't know. The Obama administration, maybe.
Wow.
It was pre-pandemic.
Are you, you say you're losing your hair, but you have fur on your head? Are you wearing a rug?
No. I'm using that spray shit.
Oh my
It's like
God.
in a can. And it does
Because
little filaments.
Well, because you have to look young. You're a writer in Hollywood. If you look old, they'll fucking throw you out.
Dude, I came on your show. I was 28 years old. I'm
Right.
52 now. I'll be 53 soon. I'm aging out of this fucking shit business.
And you didn't save any money from these cartoons. And he's losing his hair. He's fatter than ever. What about Ozempic for you?
Oh my God, I don't even know if I would qualify for it because you got to be a diabetic, you know, or a A-list celebrity with a hotshot doctor who can shoot that shit in you.
Do you even have health insurance?
But is Howard right? You didn't save any money?
Not really. No. I mean, I got enough to float me maybe a few more months, but I got to get this movie made. We got to get Eli Roth or James Gunn to read this bullshit and fucking.
I love the pitch.
Fucking movie deal.
Get Eli Roth to read this bullshit. All right, tell me what, Yucko. Let me cut to the point.
Okay.
What do you need me to do? You wrote this script. How many pages is it, first of all? Because these guys are going to have to
read it. It's like 90 pages. It's like standard, you know, screenplay shit. And I'm used to writing like 22 minutes of shit. And
listen to me.
Is like 90 pages, you know, hour and a half.
Has anyone been sent this script? Has it been rejected all over Hollywood? Does it have the smell of, you know, failure all over it?
Oh, I'm sure it's got some stink on it. I think they have sent it to some studios, and you know, you always get the bullshit answer like, we already have something like this, or and we're not, you know, buying right now. And fuck you, Hollywood, fuck your dad, fuck you.
Well, he is. I'm going to say this: Yucko's a funny guy. He's had hit shows. You know, maybe this script is worth reading, Eli Roth or James Gunn. I mean, you might as well take a look at it. I mean, you know, what is it? Booger what?
Woolly Booger.
Dude, I'll make a direct appeal for you, okay? Because you always suck me in. Hey, guys, there's this exciting new script floating around Hollywood, Woolly Booger. Everyone's trying to get a hold of it. Hey, James Gunn and Eli Roth, this could be it. This is the next big thing. From a guy who used to dress up as a clown, but now he's very successful.
He used to dress up like a clown.
Yeah, and I know you've probably let me finish the pitch. And I know you guys have probably heard he's just trying to sell Blu-ray discs to a country that doesn't use Blu-ray, but that's not true. And James Gunn, who needs Superman when you can have Woolly Booger?
Yeah. I'm doing cameos too, so if anyone needs to get their friend roasted for a birthday or you know, just do that.
I'll tell you.
And then I'll.
Nobody roasts better than this guy.
On my teeth.
Nobody roasts better than Yucko. In fact, here I'll play you. This is from 2017. Yucko was, I guess he was at Long Beach Comic-Con. Yeah. And he was running around, and this is the kind of stuff he'll do.
Hello, this is Yucko the Clown reporting live from Long Beach Comic-Con. What are you supposed to be? I'm the Ox King. With tits like that, dude, you should be dressed as fucking Wonder Woman. Fat piece of monkey shit. That shit happens. Hey, who are you supposed to be?
Harley Quinn, of course.
Harley? Yeah, you're hardly fitting in that costume. Batgirl, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, you're a big old Batgirl, aren't you? I think your gun ate your utility belt. What happened?
My what?
Your gun. Wonder Woman, huh?
Yeah.
You're a big old Wonder Woman. How you doing?
Of course.
Yeah. I got a suggestion for you. More Golden Lasso, less Golden Corral, okay?
All right, we'll do that next time.
I'm Yucko the Clown. Who are you supposed to be?
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Hey, what's it saying your weight's there?
200 pounds.
200 pounds. I bet that's what your scale says, too.
Nice. Oh, much nice.
Wow.
Yucko, did you ever get your ass kicked doing those things? Because he'd go up to real people. Like, he was the original guy doing all this shit. Now there's a ton of guys making money with this, but...
oh, yeah. New Orleans was a rough town to try that shit in, you know. And I you know, I'm not really doing any